Of the last 15 games against the Lady-Patriots, including 2 wins last year, 66-52 and 69-51. And we'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with more of our pregame coverage here. The Don Franklin countdown to tip-off. We're about 16 minutes away. It's the Trojanettes and the Lady-Patriots of Allen County-Scottsville in Game 1. Trojans and Patriots in Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight here from Barren County High School Gym. And this is Barren County basketball back in 2 minutes on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Back with more of the Don Franklin countdown to tip-off as the Barren County Trojanettes at 6-0 take on the 5-1 Allen County-Scottsville Lady-Patriots. Barren County has been rated number 1 the first 2 weeks of the season. Allen County-Scottsville jumped up to 3rd. And, Robert, they played some pretty good competition here early. They beat Metcalfe County 73-62, lost to a very good North Hardin team 81-62, and they beat Bowling Green last Saturday down at Bowling Green 47-40. And Avery Morris, the leading scorer in this region right now, averaging just under 29 points a game. She scored 39 in a couple of those wins.
In fairness, their schedule has been tougher than ours. You look at the win over Metcalfe by 11. You look at the win over Bowling Green by 7. They had 23 turnovers in the game at North Hardin. Both Bowling Green and Allen County have lost to North Hardin on the year. Pretty good basketball team. That's the only game of the year that Avery Morris has not been their leading scorer. Patrick, who's probably their second best player, held the honors there, scoring 17. But, those 23 turnovers show that they're capable of turning the basketball over. And tonight, as much as we need to score the basketball, I think our defense is extremely important. Morris is going to be a focal point. She scored 33 times this year. She was leading scorer for them 25 out of 26 games last year. So she is the focal point. She's what everything runs through for them. How do you guard her? Well, she's left-handed dominant. Everything that she does goes through her left hand. And she can dribble with the right hand, don't get me wrong, but everything that she does always ends back on the left side of the floor. All of her shots come off of a left-hand dribble. So, when you look at her scouting report, you can guard her in such a way that it makes it tougher for her to get up shots. Now, she's going to get up shots. She has a very quick release, a very quick shot, but you want to make her make tough shots. You want to make her take tough shots. And so the 2 wins we had over them last year, 14 and 18, We won 18 out of the last 21 against them. Obviously, the toughest loss probably of all those in the last 21 was the loss in the first round of the district tournament a couple years ago. But, they do have more than Avery Morris. Patrick is a good inside player, and Piper emphasized in her post game the other night at South Warren that we have to do a better job guarding the post. We have to get around three-quarter the post, and that's something they've been working on in practice this week. So I think that's one of the keys tonight, not only making Avery take tough shots, but making Patrick catch the ball in tough positions further away from the block, or making it difficult for her and always having backside help when she does catch it. So if she catches it on the block, she's going to score it. So we just can't play behind. And the last thing that I'll say is this. We have to score in transition, but we cannot let them score in transition. We have to make it a half-court game for them, and we have to score quickly off some transition, or even if we're fortunate enough to force them into, 23 turnovers would be great. Every game that they've had except one, that was a Todd Central game, and we played Todd Central, so this is a tough comparison. But they only had 4 turnovers in the Todd game, which is, it's not really even a stat to mention. But the rest of them, they've had at least 15 turnovers, 14 turnovers in a game. So they're capable of turning it over. We've got to do that and score off of those tonight in the transition opportunities.
Both teams average about the same. Allen County-Scottsville averages 64 points a game. The Trojanettes average 64.7. Shoot about the same from the field. Allen County just a little bit better, 43.4% to the Trojanettes, 40.6%. They've made 25 threes, average of 4 a game, shooting at 28.4%. Barren County has made 32 three-point shots. And from the foul line, Allen County-Scottsville shoots it much better, 76.5% to Barren County's 59.8. And the Lady-Patriots average 33 rebounds a game. So, again, like you said, Trojanettes got both wins last year, 14, 66-52, 69-51. Talked about, again, that Gary DeWitt now in his 3rd time as head coach of the Lady-Patriots. He took 3 teams to the state tournament in 1999 through 2001, and also coached the team in 2004 to 2007, and takes it over again, and they're off to a 5-1 record so far this season. There are a lot of other games around the area, considering it is a Thursday night and a district game. Another district doubleheader here in District 15. Glasgow is at Warren East tonight, and a girl-boy doubleheader. And the only other doubleheader going on as far as district matchups concerned, it's Clinton County at Russell County over in District 16. Todd Central girls and boys at home tonight against Christian County. Logan County girls at home against Davies County. Cumberland County boys are at home against Campbellsville. Hart County boys are taking on Wayne County, Tennessee, and the Smoky Mountain Classic down in Gatlinburg. So is Franklin Simpson girls. They're in that Smoky Mountain Classic, and they're scheduled to play Chattanooga Boyd Buchanan tonight. King of the Bluegrass going on up in Louisville at Fairdale High School. Warren Central against St. X. LaRue County against Fairdale, and Grayson County against North Oldham among the games going on up in Louisville, the King of the Bluegrass tournament. We're still about 9 minutes away. We want to tell you that after tonight, the Trojanettes will be in action again Saturday afternoon down in Bowling Green at Greenwood High School, the Kentucky-Tennessee Classic. Trojanettes will take on Greenbrier, Tennessee at 4 o'clock. There'll be 2 games prior to theirs, and the first game at 12 noon on Saturday. Central Hardin will take on Martin Luther King out of Nashville at 2 o'clock. South Warren against Clarksville West Creek, and then the Trojanettes in Greenbrier, Tennessee. We'll have that broadcast for you here on WCLU 104.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. That game at 4, as I said, our pregame coverage around 3:45. They're allowing 2 hours for each game, so more than likely we'll be on time for that one. And then following the Trojanettes game against Greenbrier, Tennessee, it'll be Greenwood, the host team, against Joe Burns of Cedar Hill, Tennessee at 6 o'clock. So that's what's going on Saturday. And then the next Saturday, or the next Friday, it's the next Saturday, the 27th, right after Christmas, the Trojanettes will be in the South Warren Holiday Classic, and they will play 2 games on Saturday the 27th. They'll play Davies County at noon, and that'll be over in the South Warren Middle School gym, and then they'll come over to the high school gym at 4:30. and take on Central Hardin. And then on Sunday afternoon at 5:30, the 28th, they'll play Christian County. That also in the high school gym. And then they'll finish up on Monday, December 29th. So we'll try to carry as many games as we can. We know the Trojans are going to be down at Logan County during that same time period, and they will play the day after Christmas against Springfield, Tennessee. And we'll have that game, I think it's at 2 o'clock on the 26th. So we'll have that game and then go to South Warren for a doubleheader on that Saturday. So we'll have to figure out from there what games we'll do on Sunday. But more than likely, probably the Trojanettes game since they play Christian County. But if the Trojans do win and move on in the bracket, we may end up doing the Trojans game. It's kind of a wait-and-see situation on that. But Tuesday night, Trojanettes with that 32-point win over South Warren down at South Warren. Trojanettes shot 38% of the field on 23 of 59. There were 5 of 22 on three-pointers. Addie Slagle had 14 points. Shelby Bird had 13. And Hannah Bragg had a double-double. Had 10 points and 10 rebounds in that game for the Trojanettes. Still about 6.5 minutes away, as I think we got the color guard here tonight. Going to have the national anthem. Not a huge crowd yet, with this being a district doubleheader, but I'm sure more will file in here in the next 5 or 10 minutes. But
I think
any other thoughts about tonight's game?
I was just going to say, I think the weather's going to kind of stay aware of that. There's some severe thunderstorm warnings out to our west there, so there's some stuff moving in. So rain will pick up here a little bit. I don't think it's nothing too severe, but just maybe affect some people getting into the game. And make sure you pack your umbrella and get on here for what should be a really good girls game between two of the top 3 teams in the region, depending on where and how you look. So I do think, their schedule is good. I do think they are going to play a lot of kids that are in different roles as we had last year, maybe more so than us. So, what you think about with them is how much they're going to more than likely improve throughout the year. Avery's not going to get more than 30. I mean, her average is probably not going to go up much, if any. But it's more about what is going to be done and who's going to improve around her that can really be assets and weapons to their whole team. DeWitt has been around a long time. I think he's a very good motivator. I think he's a very good coach for a group that, is very capable of being a really good basketball team. And, he was around when early 2000s we had some of our best rivalry games with them. Won some regions, lost some regions against them over the course of the years. Lost some districts, won some districts, back and forth with him and Butler. So, he's a very good coach, knows what he's doing, and is going to have these kids ready to play. So we have to come out ready to go. And some of the things that we've been getting away with against South Warren or Todd County, or you could go down the list, are not going to fly tonight. And so that's something we have to keep in the back of our mind. Don't mean we think about it longer. We just have to not take as many chances and be very solid and fundamental on everything we got, because you're facing a really good basketball team tonight. Yeah, and mention that they are number 3 in the Bowling Green Daily News 4th Region Top 10 poll. Of course, Barren County stayed at number 1. Cumberland County actually moved up to number 2. And some polls have Allen County, Scottsville 1, and Barren County 2. But this is in the Bowling Green Daily News 4th Region Top 10 poll, which several sportscasters and writers vote on each week. Bowling Green was number 4, Metcalf 5, Franklin Simpson 6, Monroe County 7, Russell County 8, and Russellville at number 9 in the poll. Of course, Edmondson County, they want to include them in there, even though they're in the 3rd region in this top 10 poll. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. And our lineups are brought to you by Lakeside Recycling. First for the Lady-Patriots of Allen County, Scottsville, under Gary DeWitt. His assistant coaches are Billy Joe Miller, Chris Roy, and Lindsey Bowler. Number 10, Avery Morris, 5'8 junior, averaging 28.7 points a game and 4 rebounds. Deborah Patrick, number 50, a 5'11 senior. There are 6 seniors on this Lady Patriot team, and they start 4 seniors in the lineup along with junior guard Avery Morris. Kira Marr, number 23, 5'10 senior, averaging 6.3. By the way, Patrick, I mentioned, averaged 10.3 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. Number 44, Allison Ford, 5'9 senior,
6.2 points, 5.2 rebounds. Addie Law, number 24, 5'7" senior, averaging 4.5 points a game for the Lady-Patriots. For the Barren County Trojanettes, under 11th year head coach Piper Lindsay, our assistant coaches are Brent Spillman, Michael Toms, Billy Michael Dyer, and Mia Long. And number 24, Shelby Bird, a 5'8" junior, averaging 18.7 points a game. Mahala Burton, number 3, 5'7" sophomore, 5.5 points a game. Addie Slegel, number 11, a 5'3" sophomore, averaging 12.2. And Ashley Atkinson, number 35, a 5'10" senior, averaging 3.7. And the other starter, number 32, Riley Wilson, who did not play against South Warren on Tuesday night. She's 5'10", a senior, averaging 2.6 points and 4 rebounds. She is back in the lineup tonight for the Barren County Trojanettes. The officials for tonight's game, brought to you by Extreme Health Club and Fitness for Women and ATM Media Solutions. And our officials tonight are Jamie and Bailey, Adam Clark, and Will Tolley. And we'll get set for the opening tip-off, brought to you by Farmers RECC. And our first quarter of action tonight brought to you by Raphael Sports Bar. Yeah, you got a few more fans rolling in as we get to the 6 o'clock tip here. Allen County, Scottsville down to our right. Red uniforms with blue letters outlined in white. They've got white numbers outlined in blue. And the Barren County Trojanettes, I've said it I don't know how many times, I really like those home uniforms. The Trojanettes have that gold on white outlined in burgundy. Looks good.
Clean uniforms.
So we will come back with the tip-off of tonight's game. First game of this doubleheader, District 15 doubleheader. A lot riding on the line here for both these ball clubs. As the Trojanettes take on Allen County Scottsville in game one, we will be back in 3 minutes. A 3-minute break. This is Barren County basketball on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Welcome back to Barren County High School as we get set for the Trojanettes and the Lady-Patriots here in game one of our doubleheader. Allen County-Scottsville 5-1 of the year. Barren County still undefeated at 6-0.
From the campus of Barren County High School for tonight's
It ought to be a good one.
district girls basketball action. The first game tonight.
We'll try to keep you updated on the Glasgow Warren East doubleheader going on at Warren East tonight.
Up first, the starters for Allen County.
As the starters of Allen County-Scottsville will be introduced here.
At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 10.
Really good games, obviously, at the King of the Bluegrass. Grayson County got beat in the first game.
Yeah, that was this afternoon, right?
It was. So I think there's 3 or 4 games up there tonight or this evening.
Grayson County played North Oldham. I heard they were a really good basketball team.
I'll find you a final. Give me just a second.
Warren Central and Louisville St. X. And Louisville Fairdale against LaRue County. I think there's 4 games up there. I'm not sure. I know those 3 were teams that are kind of local to the area. So,
yeah.
Now the Trojanettes of Barren County. Again, the Lady-Patriots starting Avery Morris, Deborah Patrick, Kira Marr, Allison Ford, and Addie Law. Barren County was Shelby Bird, Mahala Burton, Addie Slagle, and Ashley Atkinson, and Riley Wilson. You're following our coverage here on WCLU Sports at 104.7 FM and 1230 AM. We're online at WCLUradio.com. And for those watching online on the live stream at BC Live.
And another guard, a 5'3" sophomore, number 11, Addie Slagle.
Again, our officials for tonight's game, Jamie and Bailey, Adam Clark, Will Tolley.
Number 24, Shelby Bird.
And I think I've got a little bit of this crud that's going around. You know, I usually get one of these upper respiratory infections twice a year. And usually it's one of them is during basketball season. So bear with me. If I lose my voice, Robert, you'll have to take over.
We'll be in trouble. Doubleheader tonight, 1 game Saturday, and then everybody gets Christmas break. Obviously tomorrow, last day of the semester for all students. Finish up finals and then head into a solid 2-week break. Don't come back to the 6th.
6th of January, right? Is that on a Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday.
Yeah. PD Day on Monday, kids on Sunday.
Okay. And Ashley Atkinson in the jump circle for Barren County. Allen County-Scottsville's Allison Ford. As Jamie and Bailey will toss it up. And here we go. It's going to be controlled by the Trojanettes. Addie Slagle with the basketball into the front court. Right side it goes to Burton. Burton now looking on the dribble. Heads it left side over to Slagle. Couple of dribbles. Looking. Now gets rid of it off to Burton. Top of the key. Doesn't take the shot there. Now here's Wilson driving to the lane. Going in for the shot. Lost the handle. And a double dribble.
She made a good move.
She really did.
But did not have control of it to go up. And actually, I couldn't tell if it got knocked out of her hands from this angle or not. But that wouldn't have been a travel if it did.
And full court pressure as Morris breaks the pressure and got a foul on Addie Slagle.
An out-of-bounds call. If that's the way the game's going to be, we may be here to midnight.
Ford will toss it in for the Lady-Patriots. Still looking. Gets it in play to Law. Fires it underneath the Patrick, and she puts it up and in. Nobody back there.
Yeah. Clearly more than capable of making a wide-open layup.
2-0. Here's Atkinson driving, splits the defenders, puts it in and draws a foul.
It's a great move right there between 2 defenders.
So Atkinson ties the game at 2. She's at the line, 3 of 8 from the foul line this year. The shot goes up, it's too hard. And the rebound of Ford for Allen County-Scottsville. Hands it off to Avery Morris, who's averaging about 29 points a game. For Allen County-Scottsville, she handles it out front, gets a screen, takes it off to the left side, trying to get open for a 3-point shot, can't do so. Comes back out to Law. That goes back to Morris, left of the circle. Morris looking. Still on the dribble here. Fires it off the right side as Ford launching the shot up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound, tipped around. The ball is going to be kicked off the leg of Ford and out of bounds to the Trojanettes.
See Shelby Gardner left hand there trying to keep her from making a move on the left side. Fortunate that ball kicked away and we get the board. Got to do a much better job, especially on Patrick, to body her up and not let her get a hand on the boards.
Here's Shelby Bird for three. Yes! Just turned, fired it up from the left wing for a Riley Dental Group 3-point shot. And it's 5-2 Trojanettes. Here's Morris being defended by Shelby Bird. Drives on her. Kicks it off the left wing. High arching three. No. And a rebound comes off to Wilson. And here's Atkinson with the basketball. Sends it down as Bird driving to the bucket. Goes under. Puts it up. It is no good, but a foul.
Got to make that head law on her hip. An easy decision to go to the rim. Just couldn't compose herself to throw it up and get it to go in.
Shelby Bird, 22 of 30 from the foul line of the year for the Trojanettes. 2 shots. First one drills it. Makes it 5-2 with 6:16 to play here in the first quarter. Shelby Bird back to the line. One more shot for a Matt London KFB free throw, and she knocks it down, and it's a 7-2 Trojanet lead. Pressure in the backcourt. They give it to Morris now, backing off. And here's Shelby Bird applying a little bit of pressure on Morris, getting the screen from Patrick. Steps back, can't shoot the three. Gives it off the left side, driving into the paint, dumps it off underneath. Shot put up, no good for Patrick. Puts it back up and in.
Gave up on the play, didn't we? We assumed that she was going to make that and got the offensive putback.
7-4 the score. Burton with the basketball with it for the Trojanettes out front. Sends it left side over to Atkinson. Atkinson now sends it back over across. It's picked off and stolen back by Burton. Burton pulls up with a 10-footer. No good. Rebound. Foul. Bird got the offensive board. The foul will be on Allen County-Scottsville's Deborah Patrick. Their first, team's third. Barren County's basketball underneath. It's Bird to toss it in. Pass deflected out of bounds off the fingertips of Marr. Stays with Barren. 5:34 to go. First quarter, 7-4. Trojanet lead. Bird having trouble getting the ball in bounds. Did to Atkinson then. Splits the defenders, throws up the runner. No good. Too hard off the glass. And the rebound comes off to Law for Allen County-Scottsville. Into the front court, back and forth. Having some problems with it there is Slagle. Here's a lob down to Patrick. She loses it out of bounds.
Playing in front. So what we talked about in the pregame, you play in front. The only time you don't have backside help is when they enter it from the top of the key. But you used a baseline there to kind of push her down where she couldn't catch it and go up with it.
Allen County-Scottsville a 2-3 zone this time. They go down low into Bird. Bird kicks it back out. Slagle for three. Bingo!
It's a good step-in shot. Shelby had a look, but had a better look for the kick out.
So Riley Dental Group 3-point shot there for Addie Slagle. Driving is Morris. She puts it in off the glass and good for her first two.
They're going to screen up top. We have to dedicate a lot of help.
Shelby Bird, bounce pass off to Slagle. Over it goes to Burton. Burton will leave it with Atkinson. Can't shoot. Now leaves it with Burton. Burton trying to penetrate. Down the lane she goes. She puts it up and in.
Good take, Mihaela. I think there's some openings against their zone. If we drive off a ball rotation, we're going to get
12-6. Gary DeWitt out on the floor, and the referee said, you're going to have to get back.
He physically put it back, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It's Morris on the right wing. Morris trying to make a move. Goes inside, puts up the shot short. Rebounded there by Atkinson. Right Atkinson, side. Long bounce pass off to Slagle. Slagle goes up for the shot. Too strong, but a foul. And they're going to put it on number 23. That's Kara Marr, her second.
Yeah. I don't think DeWitt's happy with the officiating early. What do you think?
I don't think so. Addie Slagle, 12 of 15 at the stripe on the year. Can extend the lead. Puts it up. It is good for a KFB Matt London free throw.
Said that's
so now Marr has to take a seat with those two fouls, and it's Peyton Marr, 5'10 senior, checking in. So what happened here? Somebody stepped across the line?
I can watch on the replay, but I didn't see it initially, but he signaled 24. Marr's their third leading scorer, so third leading scorer to the bench here with foul trouble.
So that nullified a free throw right there for Addie Slagle. Would have extended the lead out to 8.
She stepped back to look at Coach Lindsay and then had to step back in. They called her for a violation.
13-6 Trojanettes. Law taking it left side. Baseline cut off by Ford. Back out now comes to Law. They go inside to Patrick. Patrick double teamed. Back to Ford to the corner for the shot. It's no good. Rebound cleared out by Burton. Here come the Trojanettes on the attack. Across it goes to Slagle. Steps back, shoots the high arching three. Swish!
Tough shot. 3 of 3 from 3 for the Riley Dental. Threes falling early for a 10-point lead. 3:20 to go in the first.
16-6 Trojanettes. 3:15 to play in the first. Here's Morris with the basketball. Morris driving against Bird. Gives it off in the corner now to Ford. Heads into the paint. Throws up the runner. No. Rebound Patrick back up. No good. And a rebound to Ford. Ford trying to force it back underneath there. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession goes to the Lady-Patriots. 3 minutes to play. First quarter. 16-6 Trojanettes. And a timeout. 30-second timeout by Coach Gary DeWitt and the Allen County-Scottsville Lady-Patriots. 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Barren County 16, Allen County-Scottsville 6.
Going to use this as an opportunity with the ball out of bounds under to see if he can draw something up to get them an easy look. Because, frankly, our defense has been really good. You saw us make Morris use the right side of the floor earlier. That's where she missed that layup that, normally she would make. She shoots 60% from the field, so she doesn't miss very many gimmies like that underneath the rim. And then we're making her give it up, too. We're making her give it up, so other people are having to take shots. You saw Ford there from the corner a couple of times. That's the recipe to beat Allen County is, so you can either get 30 and nobody else get anything, or you make her give the ball up and make others take shots, which is what we're doing through the first 5 minutes.
Morris to toss it in. Sends it out front to Marr. It's Peyton Marr with the basketball. Driving against Burton. Throws it across the lane. Baseline shot for Ford is in and out. Rebound Patrick back up and in.
Too many offensive boards. That's 3 of them already for Allen.
16-8 the score. Burton, or rather Atkinson, is going to be,
that's a weak charge.
Yeah, so that's the first foul on Atkinson. That'll be 2 on the Trojanettes here in this quarter. Riley Wilson checking out for Barren, and is Hannah Bragg, 6'2 senior who had a double-double at South Warren on Tuesday night. 10 rebounds with 10 points.
Several blocks. She probably had 5 blocks.
Yeah, had a really good game. Morris trying to get a screen. Can't shoot the 3. Now they go diagonal pass over to Ford. Now working with it with a left hand, and somebody.
She just fell down.
I thought she tripped over her own feet, but they're going to put the foul on Slagle. That's her second.
Yeah, Slagle. Both of Slagle's calls have been tough. I didn't agree with the first one, and I'll watch the replay here on the second one. I probably won't be inclined to agree with it there. No, she turned the corner and slipped as she went around. She didn't have a whole lot to do with it. I hate that for Addie. Who's
free throw's good for Law. And now Addie Slagle having to come out. Addison McFall, a 5'4 senior, averaging just under 5 points a game, checks in for Addie Slagle. Here's the free throw up and good again for Law, and it's a 16-10 ball game. Trojanettes had a 16-6 lead. We're 2:18 to play in the first quarter.
4 straight, need an answer here on the offensive end.
Bird trying to drive, spins into the lane, goes up in traffic, got it batted to her, and she put it up and in.
Yep, she actually shot it, let it go. We'll give her an offensive board and a putback.
And it's 18-10, Barren County. 2 minutes to play in the first. Avery Morris with the basketball for the Lady-Patriots. Right side is Ford. Ford looking inside, trying to find Patrick, not there. And then Ford had it stripped out of her hands by Atkinson. With 1:47 to go here in the first.
Again, Morris is their primary ball handler. When she's given it up, she hasn't gotten it back either. Shelby is doing a really good job on her early.
And Morris still looking, bounces it out there to Marr, and it's stolen away. Trying to pick it up off the floor, Burton, and they reach in to tie it up, but it would be Barren County's basketball on the alternating possession arrow.
Got around just enough that Hannah Bragg there to deflect that as they were trying to throw an entry pass to Patrick.
Mahala Burton with it for the Trojanettes into the front court. Right side is McFall. She's covered up by Morris. Dribbles, reverses back right. Lobs it down inside, and Atkinson tried to go up with a reverse. Ball slapped back in bounds. Trojanettes couldn't convert on the basketball. Field goal there, and it's Law with the basketball. Out to Marr. Marr driving, spins, and she walked.
Wasn't a bad idea down here on the offensive end for a move, but we just got to finish that on the other side. But, again, defense gets us the ball back, and we go down here and try again.
1:12 to go here in the first quarter. It is 18-10 Trojanettes. Slagle is on the bench with 2 fouls.
The worst part of that is she's got 7 of her 18.
I know.
Down 2 threes.
Yeah. Shelby Bird. Out to McFall. Fires it up for 3. It's no good.
She knew it was off left the whole way.
53 seconds to go in the quarter. Allen County-Scottsville with the basketball. Morris almost walked. Now trying to drive with it. Trying to go up with a shot. Has it blocked on her. Had it tapped right back to her. Shot too hard.
Grab it.
Take it in there by McFall. She'll give it off to Burton. Burton, left side, driving it right down the middle of the lane. Tried to draw the foul there, but the ball hit the baseline, and it will stay with the Trojanettes. 32 seconds to play. Barren thought it went off them, I guess. Yeah. They started heading back down the floor.
Because Hannah grabbed it on the baseline, but it had already gone out when she did.
Barron's ball leading 18-10 with 32 seconds to go here in the first period. Burton gets it in the corner. 3 by McFall. Got it.
Nice design play. Shelby was a decoy that time. You had multiple options, and McFall knocked down the corner 3.
Morris trying to drive on Bird. Can't go anywhere. Now 19 seconds to go in the quarter. Back to Morris. You got to fire it up. 3-point shot. No good. Long rebound. Got to go out of bounds as Bragg let it go out. Barren County's ball with an 11.4.
Plenty of time to run a possession here. You just got to be aware and attack.
Ball comes into Burton. 10 seconds to play. Need to go here. Burton, double screen, right side, off to Bird. Bird driving in the corner. Atkinson pulls the trigger. It's in and out.
Decent look.
And that will end the first quarter of play. The Trojanettes out to a 21-10 lead over Allen County-Scottsville. And we'll return after 1 minute break. This is Barren County basketball on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Trojanettes after their biggest Bird, Addison McFall both hit a 3. Addie Slagle, who picked up 2 fouls a little bit ago, knocked down 2 threes in that first period.
We've got as many threes as they have total field goals, and doing a terrific job on the defensive end, forcing them into just 29% shooting.
The second quarter brought to you by CRS Construction. Avery Morris in the corner. Allison Ford circles around. She double dribbled. No call. Goes back to Ford in the corner. Ford circles it back out. Feeds it down right of the lane. Ball slipped away and taken by Burton. Burton's going to take it to the rack. Puts it up. It's fouled. Got blocked out of bounds. Foul on 33. That will be Peyton Marr, her first. And team's first of the second quarter.
Right decision.
Put Atkinson at the line, or Burton at the line for 2.
Right decision by Mihaela to attack. She was running with her step by step, but you know you're going to be able to get enough body contact there to get a foul as she kept her close to her body.
Mahala Burton now 9 of 10 from the free throw line on the season as she sinks that Matt London KFB free throw to make it 22-10. Now 23-10 as the Trojanettes extend the lead here. 7:35 to go in the first half. And a foul on McFall.
They're running
and that will be her first, team's first of the second quarter.
They're running the old elementary sideline break there where they just stack 3 people up and throw it down the sideline. I thought we were going to get an out-of-bounds call, but said she pushed her out.
Morris gets the ball out to Marr. Back over goes to Law. Now Law on the dribble out front. Crossover dribble against McFall. Gives to Morris. Fires up a 3, and it's no good. And we got a whistle and a foul.
She was in front of her.
I don't know how about that one. How did she hold her when she was in front? That's what I can't figure out. And that's going to be 2 on Atkinson now.
She said she grabbed her, like put her arms behind her and grabbed her, but that looked like a pretty good block out to me, Jay.
Yeah. We'll see that one on the instant replay, brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board. It's Morris to the right corner with it for Allen County-Scottsville, getting a screen and fires up a 3 off the dribble and knocks the bottom out of it.
It's her first 3. They're 1 of 6 from 3, and she was lining herself up to knock that one down. She's desperate to get points.
Yeah, 23-13, Barren County.
We double dribble.
Double dribble.
Just our second turnover. I think we were expecting somebody to break free that didn't, and we went to pass it, and it went back down as a dribble.
1 minute gone here in the second period of play. Morris gets it inside there to Patrick. Patrick trying to work inside, going down low. Ball gets away, out of bounds. Going to say went off. Well, they say, wait a minute.
Allen's running back because she just simply threw it out of bounds.
Didn't get a break on that one.
I don't know what that was.
Morris steps back, shoots the 3 ball, and got it again.
Yeah, she's, like, as I said, 5 points through a quarter is very uncharacteristic for her. So she's stepping back and getting Shelby some space to knock down 3s, back-to-back 3s.
Yep. Here's McFall, dumps it into Bird, breaking across the lane. 1 dribble, trying to go up strong. She's fouled. And let's see who this one's on. 24, that is Law, her second. So now they have 2 starters with 2 fouls. So does the Trojanettes, Addie Slagle and Ann Ashley Atkinson. Shelby Bird, 7 points in the first quarter. Free throw is up and good. Barren County is now 6 of 8 from the free throw line here in the first half, leading 24-16.
That scored a 6-3 so far to start this minute and a half.
Bird, that one spins out on her. Rebound to the Lady-Patriots. Here comes Morris. Morris trying to get open. Drive, splits the defenders. Off balance shot, no. Off the front of the rim. Bragg with a rebound. Gives it to Burton. A head up to Bird. Bird stops in the corners. McFall fires up the 3. Swish!
Got that one from the right corner after her first one came from the left. Get back.
And a pass is going to be thrown away by the Lady-Patriots.
You don't see that very many times where your big is the first one down the floor, but she was actually out in front of everybody, and they overthrew her.
Yeah. 27-16, 2 minutes gone here in the first.
1-3-1 now by Allen.
Goes in the corner to Bragg. Bragg sends it way back out front to McFall. Left side to Wilson. Got a taller lineup in there right now with Bragg and Wilson. 3 by Burton is in and out.
All the way down.
Rebound, Allen County-Scottsville. Morris on the left side. Morris stops and pops. 3. It is rattling out. The rebound comes off to Bragg. Gives to McFall. Down court with it is Bird. Bird sends it back out. Bragg, free throw line shot. Good.
Good job by Hannah there. Catching, composing, and knocking it down.
29-16, Trojanettes. 5:23 to play.
First 2 of the quarter.
Yeah. And here's a pass into Ford, and we're going to have a foul.
Yeah.
Foul on Burton. Her first, team's third of the quarter. So it'll be Allen County-Scottsville basketball to take out. Morris, right side of the hoop, calling out the play. Gives it in the corner. Out it comes to Law. Law, ooh, 1 step too many there, but didn't get the call. And now Ford trying to go baseline. She's cut off double team. And pass was deflected there. Here's a lob over to Patrick. Patrick inside. She walked, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah. Maybe walked because of the foul, but she definitely walked.
Bragg's first, 4 on the Trojanettes. It's going to be 2 shots for Deborah Patrick. She's a really good free throw shooter, 16 of 17 so far this season, but she misses that one at 6 points in the first quarter. 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Barren County 29, Allen County Scottsville 16. Second shot for Patrick is good.
She kind of shoots it one-handed, actually, doesn't she?
Yeah. Kinsley Byrne checking into the Lady-Patriot lineup, a 5'8 junior. 29-17 the score.
Staying at 1-3-1. They extended a little bit.
Burton fires it off to Wilson. Gets rid of it to Bird. Fires up a 3. It's short off the left side of the rim. Long rebound. Burton's got it. Gives it back to Bird. Addison McFall straight away. 3 is in there.
3 threes for Addison. Good quarter.
32-17. Patrick spin move up with the left hand and got it to drop.
She's capable. She's got some inside moves. Again, if you let her catch it when you're playing behind and let her catch it on the block, she's going to score.
32-19, Trojanettes. Goes in the corner to Bragg. Feeds it to Bird down low. Kicks it back out. McFall, 15-footer left side. Good.
You said I knocked down a 15-footer too. Calm down over there.
Yep. Addison McFall, her 11th point here in this basketball game. And it's 34-19.
This quarter might be a candidate for plays of the game. Her second quarter performance.
And Morris, little head fake. Almost lost the handle there. Goes down low to Patrick. Double team. They're going to have a foul.
If she goes down, if Wilson goes down right there, when she hits her right in the chest, I think that's a charge.
Yeah, she's lowering her shoulder in.
She absolutely is lowering her shoulder. If she'll take a charge and take the contact and sell it, I think they have to call it.
2 shots for Patrick. The first one is good. She's got 10. Got half of the Lady-Patriots points. Carly Hagan is checked into the Trojanet lineup, a 5'7 junior. Second shot for Patrick. Rattles out. Burton with a basketball for the Trojanettes. 3:48 to play. First half, 14-point lead for Barren. Here's Shelby Bird. Bird needs some help. Back to McFall, right side of the circle. McFall feeds it to Burton, cutting down the lane, puts it up. It is no good, but a foul.
Body contact on 50 there. They'll call it on Patrick.
And that's 2 on Patrick.
They have to make a decision with a little over half a little more than half of the quarter gone.
Mahala Burton at the line for a pair. First one is on the way, good. For her 5th point of the game. 35-20. Burton for one more. It's on the way and got it. 36-20. And we got a timeout here.
I think Piper actually called a timeout.
Okay, so 30-second timeout by the Trojanettes. 3:37 to go here in the first half. It's Barren County 36, Allen County Scottsville 20.
Fouls, go over the fouls real quick. We don't have anybody in foul trouble besides Slagle and Atkinson. Is
Atkinson
that right?
has 2, yeah. Slagle has 2, and Lady-Patriots, Patrick and Marr and Law all with 2.
So that's some of their main rotation. You know, when you put all those together there, that's about 20 points a game that is in foul trouble for them. They have people that they put in. They don't just go 6 or 7 deep. They have some other players, but the problem is they don't have a lot of scoring capability when you start bringing some people off the bench. You can look at it, you know, like they're averaging, some of them less than a point.
Yeah.
All right, see what they set up here, actually out of our timeout for Morris. Oh, go get it.
She almost lost the handle there. And around the top of the horn, Avery Morris. Trying to drive off a screen, a moving screen.
That's Patrick's 3rd.
Yep. That will be number 4 on the Lady-Patriots here in this second quarter. And she will have to come out now, replaced by Leighton Boyler at 5'9", 8th grader.
Yeah, another substitute. You go from 10 a game to 0.8 a game on the averages.
Yeah.
So they don't have a whole lot of scoring capability in there. We need to really make a gain here in the last 3 minutes.
Bird trying to make a move. Drives it down underneath. Bounce pass inside there to Wilson. No good. On the shot, the rebound comes off to Boiler. Gives to Morris. 3 minutes to go in the first half. 36-20 Trojanettes. Right side with it is Barren. Now Barren, he must double dribbled it. Giving it off now to Marr. Marr around the right side against Wilson. Now looking, covered up, and then dropped it out of bounds, but they say it's off of Wilson.
Here's what I don't understand. When Morris gives it up initially and they initiate whatever call they've got, they don't even look to give it back to her.
No. And here's Morris getting the double screen out top. Takes it to the left side. Now being chased there by Bird. Reverses it back out. Comes to Marr. Marr, shoot, may have walked with that one. Inside, Barren puts it up. The shot is no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Scramble for. It kind of scored it away there, and a jump ball as Hagan was down to the floor. It's going to be Barren County's basketball. 2:20 to go here in the first half. As the ball comes into Burton. Burton brings it across the midcourt stripe. Guarded by Allison Ford. Takes it off the left side. Hands it off to Hagan. Out to McFall. Feeds it back to Hagan. It's going to be picked off of there by Morris.
Tough pass.
Yep. Morris driving. Loses the handle on it. And the Lady-Patriots tried to go for it. It went out of bounds. It'll be Barren County's basketball.
Let's make this point here. That pass that we just made from the top to almost the block is something we've gotten away with in so many of our games, but you can't get away with it here. That's what I'm talking about. You got to make tough, strong passes.
Yeah. Shelby Bird on the left side. Wanting to drive with it. Goes into the paint. Has to do something with it. Back out to McFall for three. It is off the mark this time. And a rebound to Peyton Marr for Allen County-Scottsville.
It's the right pass, though.
Yep. Morris sends it across. And driving it right in the lane. She walked that time. Well, she walked twice, actually.
Flying had it. You can almost, right now with this lineup, dedicate an extra to Morris because they have so many non-scorers out there. The good thing about that, though, is we haven't had to because the defense on her has been so good.
Yeah. McFall on the right side. Out to Burton. Sends it over to Bird on the left. Now Bird will bounce it back to Burton. Takes it left side. Backs away.
I think we clear it out for Mahala right here.
And they get rid of it off to McFall. McFall dumps it down into Wilson. Try to go up with it. Partially blocked. Ball gets away, and then Bird goes up with it. Too strong against the window. And we'll have a jump ball, and it'll be Allen County-Scottsville ball.
I'll have to look back on the score sheet, but since Patrick went out with those 3 fouls, and I said we've got so many kids out there that have less than a point average, we need to extend the lead. I don't think we've even scored. I don't think they've scored either, but still, we're not taking advantage of those things that we need to be taking advantage of, and we're missing too many around the rim right there.
Should be at least doubled up on the Lady-Patriots here. Should be a 20-point lead, at least. 53 seconds to go. First half. Morris with the basketball for ACS. Works against Shelby Bird.
Pull.
Gets a free. 3-point shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back up and in. That is Marr getting the bucket.
Yeah, you can't
36-22. Burton with the ball. Bounce pass in the corner. Hagan. And batted out of bounds by Morris. Hannah Bragg will check back into the Trojan end lineup now for Riley Wilson with 32.6.
Marr averages a bucket a game. That makes that tough when you give up offensive putbacks to her.
Shelby Bird working out there against Boiler, the 8th grader. Now here's Burton driving, trying to force up the shot, and they're going to call a foul. And this will be on Boiler, her first. And 2 shots from Mahala Burton.
Mahala got bailed out right there. Probably went too soon because we're trying to go for a last shot. Give them plenty of time to get back on the offensive end.
First one is good. She's 4 for 4 now on Matt London KFB free throws. 6 points in the first half for the sophomore. 37-22. Second shot also good. 38-22 Trojanettes. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Morris, right side, over to Marr. Marr takes it to the corner. Ball almost stolen away there, and here's Ford taking it across, curling out to the left wing. Now bounce pass in there to Morris, and now Morris in trouble with it. Forces up the shot, partially blocked by Bragg, taken by Bird, throws it down court. That will end the half. And a good first half by Barren County here as they lead it by 16 over Allen County-Scottsville. It's Barren County 38 and Allen County-Scottsville 22. We'll come back in 2 minutes with our SCRTC halftime report. This is Barren County basketball on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Doubleheader here tonight from Barren County High School. Bobby Steenbergen Court. Trojanettes 38, Allen County-Scottsville 22. This is the SCRTC halftime report as we take a look at stats brought to you by McDonald's. Barren County led 21-10 at the end of the first quarter. Outscored the Lady-Patriots 17-12 in the second period of play. And for Allen County-Scottsville in the first half, they had 8 field goals. 2 of those were three-pointers, both by Avery Morris. They were 4 of 6 from the foul line. And Deborah Patrick actually led the scoring for the Lady Patriots with 10 points on 4 baskets and 2 of 4 from the foul line before she went out with 3 fouls in the first half. Avery Morris with 8 points, a couple of threes and a 2, and 2 points each for Addie Law. And that Law's free throws were 2 for 2, and Marr had a bucket for her 2 points. Trojanettes had 11 field goals in the first half. 6 of those were three-pointers. And they were 9 of 12 from the foul line. Shelby Bird with 8 points in the first half. 3, a 2, and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. She scored 7 of those 8 in the first quarter. Mahala Burton scores 7. She had a bucket in the first quarter, went 5 for 5 in the foul line in the second quarter. Addie Slagle went out early with 2 personal fouls. And she had knocked down 2 threes and hit a free throw. 2 points for Ann Ashley Atkinson on a field goal. She went out with 2 fouls as well. And Addison McFall actually leading the scoring for Barren County here in the first half behind her 3 3-point shots and a 2-point basket. Hannah Bragg scored a bucket for her 2 points. Riley Wilson and Carly Hagan did not score. Wilson starting the ball game and Hagan coming in and seeing some minutes. So, again, the foul situation for Barren County, Addie Slagle and Ashley Atkinson with 2 fouls apiece. And for the Lady Patriots, Deborah Patrick has 2, Kira Marr with 2, or actually Patrick with 3, Marr with 2, and Law with 2.
Trojanettes were 11 of 22 in the first half, 50%. over half of our field goals were 3, 6 of 11 for 55% from 3. You shoot the ball better from 3 than you do from 2. That's going to win you a lot of ball games. So impressive three-point shooting there in the first half, and then you add another 10 points at the line is clearly very helpful. You hold them to 8 of 25 in the first half, just 2 of 7 from 3. They didn't have a lot of good looks. Morris took 6 of those 7 threes and just made 2 of them. So they only got to the line a few times as well. So that we're plus 6 at the line. We're plus 12 at the three-point line. All those are positives in the first half. Look at some extended stats a little bit. We were out-rebounded 18-13. 9 of their 18 boards were offensive. So way too many offensive second chance opportunities for them. So you're out-rebounded 18-13. You are out-rebounded on the offensive glass 9-4. You only turned it over 5 times in the first half, though, compared to 8 for Allen County. So points off turnovers, they actually have more than we do, 7-5, even though they've got 3 more turnovers. So we're really not scoring off of their turnovers right now. They're beating us in the paint 12-6, which makes sense because Patrick has had a pretty good quarter, 4 of 6 from the field, and it's only 1 for them in double figures. The other couple of things is second effort points. They are 9, we are 3. Another thing we got to clean up. So you look at a few of these things that we've got to clean up, and obviously the other flip side of that is we're beating them at the free throw line. We're beating them off the bench. A lot of that in part to do with Addison McFall, who I thought had a terrific first half. You look at our defense, too. I thought our defense was terrific. Avery Morris, 3 of 12 in that first half. Shelby stayed on her for the most part. And as I said, the adjustment for them at the half has to be get her the ball back. She's giving it up, and they're not even looking for some kind of offensive flow. She's almost hiding over in the corner and not getting the ball back. So a very positive first half for us, up 16. We're averaging 19 a quarter to start the basketball game. And, can this three-point shooting continue? Probably not. But you have to do other things, get to the paint, get to the rim, continue to draw fouls against them and get up some free throws and continue to extend a lead with their foul trouble that'll hopefully continue to play a part.
Yep. Those halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's. And let's take a look at a scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. This coming out of the 16th District regular season game. Russell County girls lead Clinton County 26-23. And in the Glasgow-Warren East game, it is Glasgow 22, Warren East 21 at the half. Apparently a lot of turnovers on both those teams there in the first half. Glasgow 22, Warren East 21 in that District 15 matchup down at Warren East. We'll come back with our second half. This has been the SCRTC halftime report. And coming back with our Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home third quarter, it's the Trojanettes 38 and Allen County-Scottsville 22. Back in 2 minutes. This is Barren County basketball at 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
SEC.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Trojanettes 38, Lady-Patriots 22 as we start this second half and third quarter. We've got the boys game coming up later tonight with the Trojans and the Patriots. Coach Warren Cunningham's Trojans voted number 3 in the region this week, but lost to South Warren on Tuesday night. And Allen County-Scottsville got a 21-point win over Fort Campbell on Monday night. Addie Schlegel starting the second half. Went out early with fouls. So she'll start the second half. Mahala Burton, Shelby Bird, Riley Wilson, and Ashley Atkinson heads into the paint. Throws it off in the corner. Schlegel for 3. It's no good. It popped out. Now Bird will try a three-pointer. It's no good. And coming up with the basketball is Patrick. She's playing with 3 fouls for the Lady Patriots. Good looks, just wouldn't go down that trip. 16-point lead. That's been the largest of the ball game for Barren with the lead. Down low, there's a pass into Patrick. She puts it up, and it came out. Halfway down and out of there. Here come the Trojanettes back of the attack with Burton into the front court. Burton stops left side, hands it off to Bird. Circling into the paint, trying to go underneath the Wilson, and she's called for steps.
Twice Shelby is probably being too generous. She's got to score it. She gets within. You can't give up a 2-footer for a 2-footer.
Yeah.
You give up an 8-footer for a 2-footer, but not exchanging something equal there.
Avery Morris with the basketball for the Lady Patriots. Against Shelby Bird, trying to drive on her. Drives into the lane, puts up the shot. It drops off. Rebounded there by Ashley Atkinson. Atkinson looking around. Now we'll get rid of the basketball to Bird, top of the key. Bird left side over to Burton. Burton looking inside. Wilson cutting across. Can't get her there. Here's Atkinson trying to drive. She's cut off. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help. Somebody's got to come get it. Bounces it off to Bird. Now Bird will try to work around the top of the key. Feeds it into Schlegel. Schlegel lost the handle but got it in the corner to Atkinson. Fires away and hits it. Long 2 for Ashley Atkinson for her second field goal of the game. And it is 40-22, Barren County.
Did just enough to get the bucket there. That was not a picture-perfect possession.
Morris will send it over. Left side, Law launches a 3 and knocks the bottom out of it. She was only 3 of 13 on 3-point shots before that one.
I was going to say, have to go deep on the stat sheet to find that one.
40-25. Schlegel trying to drive at her defender. Goes into the key. Gives to Burton. Thought about the 3. Dumps it down low. It's Bird posted up in there against Morris. Puts up the shot and got it to drop in.
And I think Morris got a piece of it. She was just strong enough to get it through the contact.
42-25. Trojanettes lead at 5:52 to go. Third period. They go, and it's broken up, stolen by Shelby Bird. Pass is knocked up in the air by Morris. Fires up a 3, and it's no good. Rebound going to be blocked by Burton on the shot. Here come the Trojanettes at a 3-on-2 break. Shelby Bird, right wing 3. Got it!
And Allen says, give me a timeout as that a lead balloons to its largest at 20 with our 7th Riley Dental 3 of the night.
Pretty good shooting out there. So timeout. Was that a full or a 30?
I put my head down.
I didn't see the signal, but anyway.
It's full. They're sitting down. So.
Okay, let's take a 30-second break. This is Barren County Basketball, 104.7 FM, WCLU Sports. Five and a half minutes to play here in the third quarter. Barren County with their largest lead of 20. It's 45-25. Allen County-Scottsville basketball. Is that rain we're hearing on the roof?
It is, yeah. There was some heavy rain.
Man, it is coming down. Left side, Allison Ford. Ford dribbling out. Atkinson trying to stay with her. Gets away from her. Fires up a 17-footer and hits it.
Took a chance, and they capitalized, make their first 2 of the quarter.
And that's her first 2 points tonight, too, and it's 45-27. Trojanettes. Bird with it out front. 3 minutes gone to third. Atkinson for 3. No, off to the left side. Rebound Patrick for the Lady-Patriots. Off to Morris. Morris trying to pull up behind the arc. Now penetrates, bounces it off to Law. Now Law will bring it back out to Morris to set it up. Fires it down into Patrick. Patrick double-teamed. And a foul. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Playing behind again. Playing behind, and she catches it there. She's going to go to work.
That's number 2 on Riley Wilson. And it will be Allen County-Scottsville basketball underneath. As they lob it in there to Patrick. Patrick working inside the paint, goes up with a shot and puts it in.
Back-to-back field goals out of their timeout there. Cut it to 16.
45-29. There's a pass down to Bird. Trying to spin on her defender. Can't. Gives it out to Slagle. Slagle back to Bird. 3 if it goes. Yes!
She had a shot. It would have been a tough one. Gave it up and got a better one there in the corner.
48-29, Trojanettes. 4:15 to go in the third period of play. Morris trying to go one-on-one with Bird.
Stay down.
Lefter goes inside. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up. And Lady-Patriots keep it with Law. Cross-court pass is deflected out of bounds by Shelby Bird. And it'll stay with Allen County-Scottsville as Hannah Bragg returns to the lineup for Riley Wilson.
Morris may very well end up with 20, 25. I don't know. But right now, her body language says she's frustrated.
Yeah.
And that's because of the defense. Even when she's wide open over here in the corner, we recovered quick enough to at least knock it out of bounds.
Morris in the deep right corner gets it inbounds. Trying to work with it there as Marr has it knocked away by Bragg, but regained control. And then Marr is going to be fouled.
Mihaela tried to reach in and get it. She just couldn't grab it clean enough, but that's a good attempt.
And that is Burton's second foul of the ball game. Morris gets it in underneath to Patrick. Patrick up and under move. Blocked in there, but Bragg taken by Bird. Here come the Trojanettes with 3:45 to go. Bird pulls up, wanted to shoot the 3, kicks it across over to Burton. Now Burton reversing it back out.
Goes it back to Shelby. Clear it out.
Now Bird out top with it. Goes left side. Burton fires up a 3. No good. Rebound tapped by Atkinson out of bounds.
We're getting a little 3 happy.
Yeah.
Only 2 twos made in each of the last 2 quarters.
Allen County-Scottsville basketball, 3:26 to play. Trojanettes 48, Allen County-Scottsville 29. Morris over the left side. It's Kinsley Pern who's checked back in the lineup. Cross-court pass. That was almost a walk there. They almost threw it away. Morris there to chase it down. Morris trying to drive, spins in traffic, flips up the shot. No, Patrick puts it up and in.
Got to put a body on her. You saw then Morris went back to the left like she always does. Missed the shot, but we got to put back.
Nice pass underneath. Bragg couldn't get control of it. Puts it up, and it's no good. Kind of bobbled it there. Had an easy shot, but bobbled it. Morris steps back. 3 ball is coming off. And a rebound of Patrick back up with the left hand. No. Going back up with it, a foul on Atkinson.
She completely pivoted both feet in the lane after she got that rebound, but you know, she's a good basketball player and she lives right around the rim. If you don't put a body on her, like I've said the last 3 trips, she's going to make you pay.
And Patrick is 2 for 4 at the line, 14 points, lead the Lady-Patriots in scoring here. And the shot goes up. It's good for Patrick for point number 15. 48-32. 20-point lead was the largest. It's 16 right now with 2:41 to go. Here in the third period, Addison McFall has checked in. Scored 11 points in the first half behind 3 threes. And Patrick, one-hand shot, misses it. Off the front of the rim, Bragg with a rebound. Trojanettes out to Bird. Shelby Bird, right side, Addison McFall. McFall can't shoot. Needs some help. Fires it back to Bird. Covered up by Morris. Back left side, Addie Slagle. Fakes, drives, cut off. Backs it out. Shovel pass off to Bird. Drives it into a lot of traffic. No. Forced it up. And here come Morris with it for Allen County-Scottsville. Stops around the top of the key. Sends it off the left corner there to Burn. Burn circles halfway out. Floats it over to the right side of the key now. That's Marr. Marr behind the back dribble. Works inside. Whistle. 3 seconds of the lane called against Allen County-Scottsville.
That was on Patrick, and she kind of just laughed and said, yeah, I was just standing here for an hour.
And so Barren County with the ball, and 1:59 to go here in the third period.
We're up 16, but in some ways it feels like we really need a bucket right here.
Yeah. 1:50 to go. Here's Burton on a give and go, and Burton is going to be called for steps.
She didn't expect Shelby to give it right back to her, and I don't think that was the play design. There wasn't enough space for her to operate when she got it back either.
Lady-Patriot ball with Avery Morris crossing the midcourt stripe. And ball skipped off of the player. That was Bowler wasn't really looking for it. Here's Mahala Burton with it for the Trojanettes. Burton's going to drive, puts it up. It's hit the side of the backboard. Tapped back by Bragg into the hands of Burton, reversing back to the right side. Gives to Bird, fakes the three, drives it, goes inside, puts up the shot. We got a whistle and a foul.
It's going to be away from the ball. That was 5. Byrne, who just drilled McFall, who actually came up and set an impromptu screen on Shelby.
Yeah. Bird looking to inbounds, comes out deep to McFall on the left side. McFall back over to Bird, fires it up, 3-pointer short. Long rebound comes off to Allen County-Scottsville's Bowler, the 8th grader. Morris, right side in the corner. Working with it is Byrne into the paint. Bounce pass across the lane. Back to Morris. You can't leave any space out there on Morris. He'll burn you up. And there's the 3 ball. It is up. It is off high. Pulled down by Patrick. Back up. Blocked by Bragg and taken by Bragg. Gives it off to Slagle. Down court is Bird. Underneath, here's McFall going up with a shot, and it's blocked. And going to have a foul. And they're going to put it on Bragg, her second. That is the 4th team foul on Barren here in this quarter. Only 1 whistled against the Lady-Patriots. 46 seconds to go here in this third quarter. And it's Avery Morris with the basketball for Allen County-Scottsville. Left side, Law. Law works against Slagle. Back out to Boiler. Now she gives it to Peyton Marr. Working it down low, travel on Peyton Marr. 29.2.
Plenty of time to get a last possession.
Yep. Be nice to push that lead out a little bit more, as we were at 20 at one time, 45-25. But outscored 7-3 since that time. And Bird bounces out to Slagle. 12 seconds to go. Need to think about it here.
All right, let's go.
Getting defended. Now Slagle driving into the paint, throws up the shot and hits it.
Went 4 minutes before we scored field goals and still maintain an 18-point lead.
50-32. Trojanettes lead Allen County-Scottsville after 3. And we'll return in 1 minute for the 4th and final quarter of this one. This is Barren County basketball on 104.7 FM, WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing?
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
In court, the Trojanettes 50, the Lady-Patriots 32. And our fourth quarter is brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Avery Morris with it, gets a screen out top from Patrick. Nothing happened there. Morris trying to work her way left side in a lot of traffic, flips up the shot, blocked out of bounds by Bragg.
Clearly a deterrent around the rim with her size. Both teams shot 36%. We were 5 of 14. They were 4 of 11 in the third quarter.
Ball comes out of the corner there to Marr. Marr works, spins. They pivoted the wrong way. Throw it away almost, and comes out to Law. Law working around left side. Morris with it now. Gets a screen from Marr. Morris trying to get free for a shot. Goes back left side to Law. Law circling around to the right side. Bounce pass, broken up. Loose ball intended for Patrick. It's Mahala Burton. Sends it down into Bragg. She puts it up and in.
Good pass by Mahala. Let her get in a position where she didn't have to take a dribble. She could catch and score it.
And a lead back up to 20 for the Trojanettes at 52-32. Ford, crossover dribble left. In the corner, 3 ball to the air, in and out. And the read as well, 6'4", 175 and a junior. And Katavian Fryer among the top 8 at 6'2", 255 and a junior. That's your starting lineups brought to you by Lakeside Recycling. And the officials for tonight's game, sponsored by Extreme Health Club and Fitness for Women and ATM Media Solutions. Same 3 we had in the girls' game: Jamie and Bailey, Adam Clark, and Will Tolley. As we'll get set for the Farmers RECC opening tip-off and a first quarter of action brought to you by Raphael's Sports Bar. Still got school tomorrow, right? And that'll finish up the get ready for Christmas break.
Yeah, we're going to have to put our overtime paperwork in for today, I think.
Yeah, because it's going to be close to probably 11 o'clock getting out of here tonight.
But I'll be completely fine with that, knowing we got one day left in the semester and making it even better if we can leave here with a district sweep. Girls have done their part, winning by 20 over Allen. Now the boys have to get ready to go. I mean, it's a long time to wait around and hang out. And really, when the power's out, there's nothing to do.
No, you're in the dark for an hour.
You get on your phone, but there's really not anything to do. You got to just kind of sit in one spot and just chill out, which is the worst thing you want to do when you have to sit here and wait, and all you want to do is just play basketball.
Right. So. And after tonight, the Trojans are off until Friday, December 26th, when they play in the H&H Holiday Hoop Fest down at Logan County. And they will play at 2 o'clock next Friday afternoon against Springfield, Tennessee. And we will have that broadcast here on WCLU. Again, the girls are in action Saturday at Greenwood, taking on Greenbrier, Tennessee. That's a 4 o'clock start. We'll be on there at 3:45 Saturday from Greenwood High School in Bowling Green. The Allen County-Scottsville Patriots in blue uniforms with red numbers and letters outlined in white, red and white stripes down the sides. Barren County, their home white, with burgundy and gold stripes down the sides, with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. And we're almost set to go with our second game at 8:55 tip-off here. Again, the power was out here at Barren County for at least an hour. But glad the EPB, thanks to the crews out there for getting power restored so we could get these ball games, and to all several residents in the area too. Now the radio station did not lose power. They may have for just a couple of minutes, but it came back on since the station studios are downtown and we're on the south side of the city limits, and that's why most of the power was out, confined to the south side of the area.
We've gone from about 1,000 out on the EPB outage map to less than 50.
Wow.
So
great work.
Terrific job getting that quick.
Pippen gets the tap over to Gavin Nunn, as Spears was 5'10", Pippen at 6'4". And the Trojans control it here with Weston Shelton with the basketball. Left side over to Hardy. Hardy covered up by Granger. Here's the lob down to Nunn. He'll put it up and in.
Gavin's got to play well tonight. His eyes should light up when he sees mismatches like that. And good pass, catch, and finish.
So Barren County on the scoreboard first at 2-0. As Spears handles the point for the Patriots. There's Pettigo on the right wing. Thought about the three. Drives in, dumps it back off down low, and their fadeaway jump shot is going down for Tyler Turner. Ties it up at 2. Shelton with a basketball for the Trojans. He's going to set it up. Goes left side with it to Jackson Bird. Now Bird controlling the ball, gives it to Pippen. He's going to drive, curls into the key, cut off, and a pass stolen away. Driving to the basket, going up against Pippen. A foul. It's going to be Hamby going to the free throw line. And went down pretty hard there. And I don't know, it may be hurt.
Immediately grabbed his knee, which is never a great sign. But
so the foul on Pippen. right underneath the Allen County-Scottsville basket. And he is in a lot of pain right now. So while they tend to him, we'll take a 30-second timeout. Trojans 2, Patriots 2. And you're following Barren County basketball. Back in 30 on 104.7 FM, WCLU Sports. Back at Barren County, they're still looking at Jonah Hamby, who went down hard underneath the Allen County-Scottsville bucket just a little bit ago. Again, the power was out here for over an hour due to storm and rain and wind that moved through the area. It was raining so hard, Robert. I'm sure you noticed it through your headset. And normally we don't hear it through our headset, but we definitely heard that tonight. Hamby is up. They're going to have to help him off the floor. And that's unfortunate. He's one of the 5 seniors on this Allen County-Scottsville team.
Averages over 8 a game. And
he had a 22-point performance the other night against, was it Fort Campbell or Henderson County? I can't remember. I'd have to look it up again.
Grab it real quick. 22 against Fort Campbell. He led the way for them. Pettigo is usually their leading scorer.
Yeah. That brought Hamby's average up. So it seems to be his right knee.
Yeah, I think he kind of slipped and flipped the ball over his head. So it was more the contact maybe and him awkwardly landing that made him flip the ball over his head. So they get to replace the free throw shooter there.
Free throw is good. That's Lane Temple, a 5'10 freshman that checked in for Hamby.
He didn't even make the roster that I was given by Allen County.
Lane Temple.
Right.
He hits both free throws.
And he was in there just to shoot those free throws.
Yeah. 4-2 the score. Allen County-Scottsville with the lead. They brought in Jax Coffey, number 5, a 6'1 junior. Averages about 2 points a game. Hardy in the backcourt, working against Granger. Gets it across the line. Sends it down to Shelton. Skips off his hands and out of bounds into the Allen County-Scottsville bench.
Tight defense there. Just made it hard to catch it. Our second turnover.
Braden Spears with the basketball for the Patriots. Over the right side to Turner. Coming off the screen. Came close to a walk there. Here's Granger, top of the key. Pettigo. We can't leave him open, and he's going to jump it up from 17, and rim's no good. Rebound of Gavin Dunn for the Trojans. Working with it is Hardy. Sends it back out to Shelton. Shelton getting the screen from Hardy. Goes to the right side. Pippen can't get open for a shot. Here's Shelton in the corner. Jackson Bird fires it back to Nunn. Oh, he threw it away. Hardy was breaking one way. Nunn released it the other, and a turnover by Barren.
We have not got a shot up since our first possession. We have turned it over since. And I thought we struggled in the first part of the game against South Warren, getting into an offensive flow, running sets, being solid, having opportunities.
Yeah, Pettigo, baseline fall away, no good. Ball tips out, and Bird comes up with it, gives it off to Hardy. Cade Hardy now setting things up for the Trojans. Sends it right side over to Pippen. Now Pippen on the dribble. Trying to make a move at his defender. Leaves in the corner with Jackson Bird. Jackson Bird sends it back out now. Weston Shelton driving, slicing his way to the basket. No good. Rebound none. Whistle and a foul. Pettigo will be called for the foul. His first foul of the basketball game against the Patriots.
Doesn't do us any good to have a size advantage if we're not going to use it.
That's
We've got
right.
to throw the ball inside.
Yeah. Pippen in the corner, wide open three, no good. None the rebound and the putback.
Fell right in his lap.
And a 4-4 basketball game here. 5:25 to go first quarter. Late start due to the power outage.
Gavin should have about 20 tonight.
Yeah. Coming off the screen is Spears. Spears left wing. Drives against Shelton. Goes down to the baseline. In the corner, Pettigo goes up the right baseline. He's in trouble. Trying to shovel it in there to Granger. Granger in a crowd. Working against Nunn. Had nowhere to go. Throws it back out to Spears. 3 minutes gone to the opening quarter. Tied at 4. Spears driving right. And a whistle and a foul.
We're going to get Shelton, but I thought he actually had pretty good defense. I thought somebody reached in from behind. That's how Slagle picked up a cheap early one, was a little reach in like that from the same official.
Right. Driving into the lane. Shot goes up, no good. That was by Coffey. Barren County back the other way. Kate Hardy in the front court against Granger. Gives it to Shelton. Shelton back over to Hardy. Down low, it's Nunn. Nunn skips it back cross court. High arching shot, pass over there to Pippen. Had to go up high. Bird left elbow shot. Good.
And this would be a good game for him, Jackson, that is, to get going offensively, too.
And there's driving it to the basket. That was Coffey going one-on-one with Pippen. Ties it up at 6. 4:15 remaining here in the first. Weston Shelton with the basketball. Gives it off in the corner to Pippen, right-hand side. Back out front. It comes to Shelton. Sends it off in the corner. Touch pass back over to Nunn. Bird again open. Fires it up there. No good. Came up short this time. Pettigo with a rebound. Moving it down the floor for the Patriots. Driving it against Hardy. Puts it up. No. And the ball is loose on the floor as Shelton got rid of it off to Hardy. Down the left side. Hardy fires it across. Pippen wide open 3 in the air. Yes.
Ball movement to find Pippen open. Nobody even on the right side of the floor there.
And that was a Riley Dental Group 3-point shot for Cameron Pippen. That's his 9th one of the season. And the Trojans lead it 9-6. 3:26 to play. First quarter. Spears with the basketball. Turner right side. Pettigo. Turner setting the screen. That goes down low and a foul. Fouls on Jackson Bird, his first, team's third. 3:18 to play here in the opening quarter. 9-6 Trojans. Pettigo feeds it in underneath the Turner. He missed the shot, got his own rebound, blocked by Nunn and out of bounds. Pettigo on the left baseline to toss it in. And a foul.
Say Griggs held him.
Maddox Griggs just checked in the ball game and commits the foul. And that's already 4 on the Trojans here in the first quarter. Pettigo looking. Gets it into Granger. Works it into the paint. That's an offensive foul. Griggs taking the charge. Yep, Granger lowered that shoulder in. That's going to be his first and the team's second.
I was going to add that. My ask, I guess, for tonight where Gavin put up, I'll take 14, 16. He don't have to get 20, and get a couple of charges.
Yeah.
They drive at the bucket a lot, and so right there, Griggs comes in, just his real third game of action, gets us a charge.
Griggs left wing, gives it to Shelton, fires up a 3. Good.
All right.
That's his 10th three-pointer of the year. And another Riley Dental Group 3-point shot. Extends the lead out to 6 at 12-6. Slashing to the basket. Oh, what a rejection there by Gavin Nunn on Granger. That made a play of the game right there.
There's
and a pass broke it up in there, and we got a foul on somebody. Foul is on Browning. Carson Browning, his first. That's already 5 fouls on the Trojans here with 2:37 to go in the first quarter.
And 4 turnovers. That one we just forced. There was no opening right there to be able to make that happen. We tried to force it down to Carson. Couldn't catch it and fouled on the backside.
At the line is Spears, 11 of 14 on the season. First one is good, averaging 9.3 a game. Katavian Fryer checking into the Trojan lineup, 6'2", 255, and a junior. So we got Shelton and Hardy, the only two starters on the floor right now for Barren, with Fryer, Browning, and Griggs. Free throw is up and good for Spears, and it's a 12-8 as Allen County-Scottsville puts the pressure on. In the middle goes to Hardy. Fires it off to Browning. Browning bounce pass underneath in there to Fryer. He'll put it up. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Tried to go back up, falling away, and he hit it.
Good job. That was great composure. Instead of just trying to flip it up quick, he made sure he got space and made it the second time.
14-8. Spears with the basketball for the Patriots. 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Pettigo fakes one way, drives the other. Spin up with the left hand. Good. His
move.
First two.
Good move. Spun back away from the defense.
14-10 Trojans. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Griggs left side over to Shelton. Shelton looking for Hardy. He's got it out top. Hardy right side. Griggs gets the screen from Browning. Pulls up the free throw line. His shot's too strong. And the rebound comes off to Boone Morgan for Allen County-Scottsville. And he's going to be called for palming the basketball. That's Pettigo. Cameron Pippin returns to the Trojan lineup for Weston Shelton with 1:41 to play here in the first.
Been asking for that carry or palm for about 3 games.
You don't see that. Yeah, you don't see that very much called anymore.
It was obvious. He took a huge step after that.
Pippin had an open look at a three, didn't take it. Right side, they feed it into Fryer, going inside, a whistle, and they're going to call a foul. And Fryer will head to the free throw line. The foul is on Turner, his first, team's third of the quarter. And Catavian Fryer at the line for 2 shots with 1:27 to play here in the first quarter. First one is up and it rims off. Granger comes back in for Allen County-Scottsville, replacing Coffey. Fryer back at the line for one more shot. It's on the way, and it rims off the same way.
Yep.
Rebound to the Patriots. Spears will bring it in front court. Spears only at 5'10", a junior. Handling the point out there for the Patriots, getting pressure from Griggs. Now gets rid of the basketball. It's picked off by Pippin. Pippin down the left sideline. Pippin driving. Lost the handle, but got it back. Gives it off to Hardy for 3. Bingo!
Good decision by Pippin after an excellent defensive play not to force it, and trailing the play, knocked down a 3.
Another Riley Dental Group 3. It's 3 of them here in this quarter. 17-10 Trojans. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. With the basketball, Turner baseline, trying to go underneath. He loses it out of bounds.
Sure did. Just dropped it out. Good pressure by Carson.
Gavin Nunn returning to the Trojan lineup now. 41.1 to play. 17-10 lead for Barren County. Griggs will bring it across the line. Got Kyler Pettigo guarding him. And now Hardy against Granger. Dumps it in the high post to Nunn. Turns, goes back to Hardy. Thought about the 3 from way out there. Griggs dumps it into Nunn. Over goes to Pippin on the right wing. And we got a foul. And Granger is going to be called for the foul. And that will be number 2. Jackson Bird returning for Catavian Fryer. With 19.1 to go here in the first. Griggs to toss it in. Lobs it in there to Pippin to the left corner. Pippin had it back tap from behind.
Let it go.
He'll let it go out of bounds. Back tap from Kyler Pettigo. All the way on the other end of the floor.
13-3 is all we got left in the quarter.
As the ball comes into Griggs. Griggs sends it off to Hardy. Now Hardy out to Pippin. Going to have to try to find a shot here. And his back tap from behind. Loose ball, and it will go out of bounds. And that will end the quarter. So after 1, it's Barren County 17. Allen County-Scottsville 10. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout. This is Barren County basketball at 104.7 FM, WCLU Sports.
At At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Construction, Jay Turner with Robert Bauer, Luke Pritchard, our producer. BC Live, I think we've got the live stream going now for those watching on television tonight. 17-10, turnaround jump shot for Turner, falls way short. Spears got the rebound, put it back up, no, but a foul. And they're going to put this one on Maddox Griggs, and that is number 2 on Griggs. That'll be the first foul of the second quarter against the Trojans. Spears, sorry.
Go ahead.
Made a pair back in the first quarter. That one spins in for him. They are 5 of 5 at the line, and it's 17-11.
Which definitely helps because they haven't shot the ball well, just 3 of 10. We were 58% on 7 of 12 shooting in the first quarter. So, if we hadn't turned it over 5 times and got up a few more of those shots, we'd be up more than 5.
So Weston Shelton, Gavin Nunn, Carson Browning, Cade Hardy, Jackson Bird on the court right now for the Trojans. And here's Shelton with a pass over to Browning. In the corner, Hardy feeds it down in there to Nunn. Oh, threw it way over the head of Shelton and out of bounds.
They are zoning us. So instead of scoring it and using that advantage, you may see a theme being established. Instead of going to our strengths and using them, Warren's putting them in position. They just got to score.
Yeah. Pettigo trying to penetrate. Oh, is that not a carry?
I don't think you can do that.
I didn't think you could, but he got away with it, but missed the shot anyway. 17-12. 7:13 to go here in the first half. Shelton straight away over to Browning. Down the right corner, it's Hardy. Back to Browning. Down in underneath, it's Bird with his second 2-point basket of the game, but it's 19-12.
Yeah, made a 15-foot jumper and then snuck in on the baseline there for that duck in.
Pettigo with it for the Patriots. 6:50 to play, first half. That goes off to the right side, looking back left, comes off the screen. It's Turner. Turner post up in there against Bird. Can't shoot, trying to feed it back in the lane. Bounces back out. Browning trying to go with a steal there. And it's Coffey with the basketball and a spin move in the lane. And a foul out on the floor on Browning. His second, team second. In for Allen County-Scottsville now is DJ Frields, 6'2 senior. Cameron Pippin returning for the Trojans. Is Coffey, bounces in the key there to Pettigo, works against Hardy. Jump shot is up and it is no good. Nunn pulls down the rebound for the Trojans, gives it off to Hardy. Sends it left side, it's Shelton. Wanted to pull the trigger, but moves in from 15. It's off the mark. Nunn with a rebound. Back out to Hardy. Back to Shelton in the corner. Bird will pull the trigger, and it rims no good. Pippin the offensive board. He's in trouble, needs some help. Throws it way back out to Hardy. And now Hardy trying to make a move. Gives it to Weston Shelton. Back to Cade Hardy. Top of the key. Long three. No good. Nunn trying to get the rebound. Got knocked to the floor, but got to be taken there by Pettigo. Pettigo. Right down the lane, rolled it off the left side of the rim. And here come the Trojans on the attack. It's 5-on-4 here in the corner. Pippin three is off the mark. And pulling down the rebound is Nunn. Back out to Shelton for a three. No, it's an air ball. And I don't know if it got tipped or what, but it went out of bounds.
We got numbers, Jay. What are we doing?
I know.
We're settling for threes. You get a number, you attack. Instead, we kicked it out for a three. We missed. Fortunate to get the rebound. Missed another one. So, we're dominating the boards. We're dominating getting you looks, but we have to be patient to get better ones right now and take advantage of this. Allen County started 2 of 13 from the field.
Spears with the basketball for the Patriots. There's Pettigo, right wing three. Got it. Have to get out there on him.
First three they've attempted, and we just didn't close out like you said.
19-15 now. Bird right corner for the Trojans. Feeds it in the high post there to Fryer. Pippen back out now to Shelton. Now Shelton trying to make a move on his defender. Drives it right side, puts up the shot, no good. And a rebound to Pettigo for the Patriots. Pettigo, no look pass. They kick it back out for a three-point try that is no good by Parker Metter, who just checked in the ball game, a 5'11 sophomore.
He's got a big-time pace, but not a lot of offense.
Bird gives to Fryer, goes inside, and the shot blocked, but a foul. And it's going to be on number 12. That is Tyler Turner, his second personal. And a first foul of the second quarter, putting Gatavian Fryer at the charity line. He's 0 for 2 from the stripe in that first quarter of play. First one is on the way, good. For a Matt London, Kentucky Farm Bureau free throw.
He's been in the line more this half than he has almost all season.
Yeah. 20-15 now, Barren County. Fryer for the second of two. It's going to come up short. Rebound to Pettigo. For ACS, into the front court. Pettigo leaves it over the right side to Spears. Spears brings it back out, gets a screen. Now picks up his dribble, hands it back off there to Metter. Now back out to Spears. Spears will go right side with it to Metter. Hands it off to Pettigo. Pettigo want to make a move, gets it back out top of the key. Oh, Metter walked with it.
Easy call there at the top of the key in front of everybody. You can't, I don't think, get well established tonight. It's just been a 5-7 point game, and they haven't shot it well, and we haven't taken care of the basketball well.
Weston Shelton, long range right. Gets a screen from Bird. They're going to call a moving screen on Jackson Bird.
Ducked his shoulder in when he didn't really have to. When you're right there in front of the official, you can't take any chances like that.
And that's going to be 2 on Jackson Bird, and he will check out. Gavin Nunn will replace him. So now you got Nunn, Fryer, Shelton, Hardy, and Pippen for the Trojans. Half the second quarter with Spears on the left wing. Sends it out now to Temple, who made 2 free throws a while ago for the injured Hamby. They work it around the perimeter. Pettigo, long range right. Fires up a 3, and he nails it. 2 threes for Kyler Pettigo. He has both baskets for the Patriots here this quarter, and the lead is cut to 2 at 20-18. 3.5 minutes to play, first half. Shelton with the basketball. Feeds it off to Nunn, left of the lane with a spin move. Pump fake, goes under, puts it up, missed the shot. Fryer with a rebound. Back out to Pippen for 3. It won't go. Crashing the board. Pettigo comes up with the ball. Pettigo pulls up and shoots a 3. No. Rebound to Fryer. Off to Hardy. Kate Hardy angles off right, drives, throws it up on the run. No. Rebound Nunn, back up, got it over the rim.
Finally, we missed our last 9 actually before that make.
6 points for Gavin Nunn. And here's a foul on the other end. He's going to put Spears at the free throw line. And Weston Shelton, that'll be number 2 on him. 22-18.
Both of our guards now have 2.
And Spears is 5 for 5 at the charity line. Coming in for the Trojans now, Wade Compton, 6'1" junior. Came in for Weston Shelton, has to sit with 2 fouls at 2:48 to go in the half. Second shot also good for Spears. He's 6 for 6. He was 11 of 14 coming into the game tonight. 2-point lead for Barren, 22-20.
Doesn't feel like it should be a one-possession game.
Compton, right side Pippen. Now picks up his dribble, feeds it off to Nunn, give and go, back to Pippen, reverses it up, no.
The score.
Ball tipped out in the corner, Pippen with the ball. Back out it comes to Compton. Compton driving right of the lane, puts it up and in.
Good step-through move there and kept his balance to do it.
24-20, Trojans with 2:15 to go in a half. Spears with the basketball on the right side for the Patriots and a foul.
Can't guard with your hands.
Compton will commit his first. Is that 5 already? Had 5 in the first quarter, 5 here in the second quarter. And you don't want to foul Spears because he's perfect. Jackson Bird will come in to the Trojan lineup now for Cameron Pippen. 24-21. Spears, second throw is off the front iron, and Fryer with a rebound. Coming down to the 2-minute mark of the first half. It's been a quick one. They go inside. It's Fryer at the free throw line, trying to feed it down to Nunn. Taken away in there by Morgan for Allen County-Scottsville. Here's Pettigo being defended out front by Fryer. And now Jackson Bird's going to come out and get him. Go up the baseline. They dump it in there to Boone Morgan. He puts it up and in off the glass. Timeout, Allen County-Scottsville, as they pulled back to within 1 at 24-23. A minute 44 to go here in the first half.
And if they had shot the ball any count, they would be ahead. We have not played well this quarter.
2 field goals.
Our shot,
actually 3 and a free throw. That's it.
Our shot selection has not been the best. We've had it in positions to score it and thrown it out or not really tried to score. And you continue. We're up to 8 turnovers now. We have a ton of offensive boards. I'll be interested to see what our putback numbers look like, but I don't think we're really getting anything to show for all the rebounding that we have. We were out rebounding them at least double, maybe triple.
Barren County's basketball leading by 1, 24-23. As Kate Hardy will bring it up. Being met in the backcourt by Jax Coffey. Compton over on the right side. Compton now goes in the corner. Jackson Bird dumps it into Fryer. Fryer kicks it back out to Compton for a 3. High-arching shot that's no good. Rebound Fryer. We had it taken away from him. Pettigo with it for the Patriots. They got a chance to take the lead here. And it's Spears driving it, going to the basket, puts it up and in. 25-24, Patriots lead it. With a minute 5 to go in the first half. They dump it into Fryer, back to Compton. Compton now on the dribble, getting some pressure. Bounce pass right side, Bird. Back out to Compton. Compton slices his way down the lane, puts it up and in, and a foul.
Patient enough to work that left side over there to get a lane.
Second foul on Kyler Pettigo, and that's 2 on the Patriots here in this quarter. 52.1 and a 26-25 Trojan lead. Compton at the line. His free throw is no good. And the rebound long off to Spears. 48 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Pettigo with it for ACS. Down to 38 seconds to play. Pettigo still on the dribble. Hardy's backed off of him. 26 seconds to play. As Pettigo looks back over at the bench. Down to 15. Down to 10. Right side. And ball gets knocked out of the hands, but they're going to call a foul on Kate Hardy. I'm not sure about that one.
He just bent down and tried to pick the ball up.
Said he grabbed him on the arm?
No, he
didn't grab him on the arm.
I don't think that. I mean, he already had the ball picked.
Pettigo for 2 shots. The first one is on the way, and it is good.
You can't call a boys' game in the 4th region or any region and be that ticky-tack with stuff, or you're going to be here all night after we had an hour power delay. And the fouls are fairly lopsided.
Second shot for Pettigo, also good. Coming in for Allen County-Scottsville is Truett Turner, a 5'10 freshman. 27-26. Patriots lead it. Barren with 4.3 seconds to go in a half. Pippen, the throw-in man. And looking, trying to get it into play. Comes into Hardy, he loses it, but Pippen's got it back, and he is going to be fouled with 1.5.
They got plenty to give because they've only got one foul the whole quarter. So that'll put it back here next to in front of our bench. But we have some kind of sideline play here that we got to get it going towards our bucket, though. We can't throw it backwards.
Hardy, mid-court shot going up. It is banking, almost went in.
Banked in and out.
Yep, and that is the end of the first half. And here at halftime, it's Allen County-Scottsville 27, Barren County 26. We'll come back with our halftime report brought to you by SCRTC. Excuse me, in 2 minutes here on WCLU Sports.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have
In the second period of play, as we welcome you now to our halftime report, brought to you by SCRTC. Allen County-Scottsville, 7 field goals in the first half. 2 of those were three-pointers. They were 11 of 12 from the foul line. And Kyler Pettigo has 10 points for the Patriots. Couple of threes, 1 2-point basket, 2 for 2 from the foul line. Braden Spears with 9 points in the first half. Only 1 field goal, but he was 7 of 8 from the foul line. 2 points each for Tyler Turner, Jax Coffey, Boone Morgan, and Lane Temple. He had a couple of free throws there in the first quarter when Jonah Hamby went out with an injury. Barren County in the first half, 8 field goals, 3 three-pointers. All those were made in the first quarter. Barren County just 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Cade Hardy, Weston Shelton, both with a 3-point basket. Gavin Nunn picked up 6 points on 3 2-point baskets. Jackson Nunn with a couple of field goals for 4, a 3-pointer from Cameron Pippen. Katavian Fryer with 3 out of field goal and 1 of 4 from the foul line. And Wade Compton had a couple of baskets for 4 points in the first half. The foul situation, Weston Shelton, Jackson Bird, Maddox Griggs, Carson Browning, all with 2 fouls. Allen County-Scottsville, Kyler Pettigo, Tyler Turner, Deontay Granger, all had 2 fouls in the first half. We'll look at some more stats here brought to you by McDonald's.
We were 11 of 28 there in the first half. So as you mentioned, it was a tale of quarters. So for the half, we shot just under 40% at 39.3. So 58 in the first quarter and about 25 in the second. So drastic difference there. For threes, we didn't hit a single 3 in the second, but hit 3 in the first. So for the half, we were 3 of 10 for 30%. At the line, we weren't great. You mentioned 1 of 5 there for 20%. So our shooting overall just took a hit there that half. Allen picked it up in the second quarter after they shot 30 in the first. They upped it to 40 in the second. So for the half, they're at 38 or 36.8, 7 of 19, 2 of 4 for 50% from 3. They were plus 10 at the line. So 11 of 12. We make 1 of 5. There's your plus 10 for Allen at the line. They had 5 turnovers. We had 6. That's on the official stat sheet. Maybe I had us for a couple more than that. I had us for 8. We out-rebounded 20-12, 9 offensive boards, but 9 offensive boards and only 8 points to show for it. So you're just plus 6 second effort points. They had 2. We had 8. And the other thing, you look at points in the paint. We outscored them 14-8, but that's just not enough of a difference. 6 is not with a huge size advantage like we have. Points off turnovers, we are actually plus 4 in that category. So, when you add it all up, it's not a great first half when you had them really in a position where they went a stretch where they probably missed they missed 8 field goals in a row. And you weren't able to capitalize because you had a stretch where you missed almost as many, if not more. I think we missed 9 in a row at one point. So it's just not smooth. It's not offensively a great game to watch. And some of that you can say, well, we sat here and twiddled our thumbs for an hour while we waited for the lights to come back on, but so did they. And ultimately, if you're a better basketball team, like we talked about in the opener there, if you're one of the top 6 in the region, Allen's not.
They're not even ranked in the top 10.
Yeah, you're going to have to, show some energy. They're energized. They know they're not really supposed to be in the game. They make a couple threes. They go on a run. They take the lead. And, frankly, our crowd is little to nothing compared to what it would be on a normal, district game because of circumstances and because of everything. I'm sure there's several people watching at home, but I just wish we would put on a better performance. And right now we're struggling, just to be honest with you. We're struggling all together. And long time in the locker room to see if we can figure out what we need to do and not pass up opportunities to score the basketball. Gavin and Contavian together only have 6 shot attempts. When you have inches, maybe feet of height advantage, that's just not acceptable.
Score updates brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. These are all finals tonight. In girls action, Clinton County beat Russell County 58-56 in a 16th district game. Glasgow over Warren East tonight 63-56. In boys action, Clinton County beat Russell County 76-60. Glasgow over Warren East 61-39. And a game here earlier tonight, which was delayed. That last quarter was delayed about an hour because of the power outage. Trojanettes defeat the Lady-Patriots tonight 62-41. And there's only a handful of games tonight around the area here on this Thursday night. This has been the Halftime Report brought to you by SCRTC. We'll come back with our Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home third quarter after we take this 2-minute timeout. This is Barren County Basketball on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
RTC.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Noon when they take on Springfield, Tennessee in the H&H Holiday Hoop Fest down at Logan County High School. We'll have that broadcast about 1:45 next Friday. That's the day after Christmas. Trojanettes in action this Saturday. They'll be at Greenwood, and they'll be taking on Greenbrier, Tennessee at 4 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 3:45 with that one on Saturday. And then next weekend, the Trojanettes will be at South Warren in a holiday tournament, and we'll be broadcasting at least 2, maybe 3 games from that tournament next weekend. So lots of basketball for the Christmas holidays. Barren County with the ball, trailing by 1 here, starting this third quarter. Cade Hardy with it. And they've got Granger putting the pressure on Shelton here. And he's still on the dribble.
Good triangle, too.
Yep. And got Spears out here guarding Hardy.
Don't love junk defenses in your first district game. You can't pull out all the stops, but they're trying to win. So.
And it's Pippen off the Bird, lost the handle, got it back, trying to work it inside. Had it blocked on him, trying to go back up, feeds it in underneath to Nunn, and he puts it in.
What that says to the others on the floor is we don't really care if you score or not, so they need to step up the offense.
Yep. Granger going to the basket, missed it. Rebound, put back up, no good.
Good effort.
Claiming the board in there is Kevin Nunn. Gets rid of the basketball to Cade Hardy. Cade Hardy with a left hand, pulls up left elbow, over to Pippen, 3-ball, good.
So the 2 that they're not chasing get buckets to start 5 straight to go back up 4.
Riley Dental Group 3-point shot for Pippen. That's his second one of the night. 31-27. 5-0 run here by Barren County to start the third quarter. Spears with the basketball for ACS here on the right side of the floor. Spears now trying to penetrate down the lane. There he goes. He crashes into Jackson Nunn, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Bird took the charge there. It wasn't the prettiest of charges, but that's our second one of the night after I'm not sure we've had any all year.
Not very many, if any. 31-27, Trojans, 6:35 to go. Third period. Cade Hardy with the basketball into the front court. Bounces off right elbow. It's Jackson Bird over to Pippen. Trying to go baseline. Trying to reverse it up. Had it blocked. Should have been a foul there. Didn't get it.
He's not going to get that when he's trying to flip it up on the other side there.
Here's Pettigo trying to drive against Hardy. Goes to the basket. Puts it up short. And rebound slapped around. And Gavin Nunn has it. Gives it off to Cade Hardy down the right side. Hardy in the corner. Pippen, another 3 is no good this time. Nunn goes for the rebound. He's got it. Shelton working his way, and a runner. Good.
Tough shot. But good job by Gavin there. That's the energy that we need, whether it's chasing down loose balls or just going and getting it.
Yep. Turner and with a jumper, good. A little fall away 6-footer. His second field goal, 33-29. 5:40 to go, third period. Cade Hardy getting pressure from Spears. He wants to drive behind the back dribble. Feeds it off in there to Jackson Bird. Spin move. Shot it too hard.
He made a move. We got to score.
Yep. Pettigo with it for ACS. Sends it left side as Turner. And he'll hand it off out there to Spears. 33-29, Trojan lead here. 5:17 in the third. Right side is Pettigo. Back out to Spears. Left side, Turner, whistle, and what do we got? Granger went to the deck, but the foul will be on Boone Morgan, who started the second half. I didn't see it, but
yeah, it was. We were trying to get through a screen. I'll see what he did there. It was an illegal screen.
Okay, Hardy pushing it down the floor. Hardy taking it to the basket, puts it up and in.
He just kind of kept them on his hip, so he couldn't knock the ball away.
Cade Hardy with his second field goal of the night. Here's a shot put up, no good. Nunn with a rebound, off to Hardy. Hardy breaks the middle, down the left side of the lane, got pushed. No call.
Push.
35-29, the other enters a layup by Granger. 35-31. That was an obvious push in the back, and the official didn't see it. Hardy trying to go off a screen. None. Left side. Back to Hardy for a three. It's no good. Boone Morgan with a rebound for ACS. Spears up the left side, trying to get around Shelton. Shelton's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls on him. We're going to get Carson Browning and Maddox Griggs checking into the next whistle for Coach Warren Cunningham. Spears out top with it. Pass deflected by Jackson Bird into the Allen County bench. It's intended for Tyler Turner. Now Browning and Griggs come in for Bird, and who else is coming out?
Somebody's got to come
Pippen.
out, yeah.
4:07 to go here in the third. A 4-point lead for Barren. And then Allen County-Scottsville is going to bring back in Jack's Coffee for Boone Morgan. Comes out to Pettigo. Pettigo out between the circles. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Late night game due to the power outage.
10:30 before we get out here.
Yeah, at least. Pettigo trying to work on Hardy. Down underneath. Here's Turner. Reversed it up and then flipped it up over his shoulder.
He was in a bad spot.
He was down underneath the basket, almost behind the backboard. 35-33. Long pass up to Browning to the right side. Gives it out to Griggs. Feeds to the high post. Shelton in the corner. Browning, 3-point shot way short. Comes off to Spears. For Allen County-Scottsville, another chance here for Allen County-Scottsville to tie or take the lead on a three. And here's Pettigo. Off to Coffee. Coffee circles around, goes into the lane, puts up the shot. It's no good. Tapped up in the air, pulled down by Shelton. Shelton gets rid of the ball off to Griggs. Griggs breaks the middle, behind the back dribble. Got bumped, no call. Back out it comes to Browning. Now Shelton trying to penetrate. Slashes his way down the lane, missing the shot. And Pettigo with a rebound. Pettigo in the corner. Coffee pulls the trigger for three, and he knocks the bottom out of it.
Just their third three of the night. They've only attempted 5, and they've hit 3 of them.
And the Patriots have regained the lead, 36-35. Griggs with the basketball out front for the Trojans. Gives it on the left elbow there to Nunn. Gives it off to Hardy. And we're going to have a foul as Griggs got knocked to the floor. Beyond Jack's Coffee of Allen County-Scottsville, his first, team's third of the quarter. Hardy will put the ball in play, left baseline for Barren. Coming back in is Lane Temple for the Patriots. Going out will be Spears. Hardy to trigger it in. Here's the lob into Nunn. Right side of the lane. Dishes it back in the corner. Hardy dumps it back to Nunn. He's double teamed. Somebody reached in and fouled it. And a foul on Turner. That's number 3 on him. 4 fouls on the Patriots here in the third quarter. As they get Morgan back in the game, Turner's going to have to check out with those 3. Griggs will toss it in. Comes out to Shelton on the right wing. Out to Hardy, almost to midcourt, wants to drive around Coffee. Goes to the lane, and one-hand shot, good for Kate Hardy. 37-36, Trojans back on top by 1. 2:15 to play here in the third. Pettigo drives it left to the lane, going to the bucket, puts it up and in. And timeout, Allen County-Scottsville. 2:05 to go here in the third quarter. Full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Trojans trail here 38-37. This is Barren County basketball on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports. Had no numbers, just names. And then the second one, I had to email the coach back. I said, can I get numbers for your players so I know who's who?
We can just guess, can't we?
I mean, it probably wouldn't matter anyway, but, you know, I've had to do that for another coach as well, one of the Tennessee coaches, but apparently they don't get any coverage much. They just know who the players are and forget the numbers. Trojans ball here, trailing by 1. They're going to have to get something going. Pretty sluggish. Griggs with the basketball in a 1-2-2 zone applied by the Patriots. Shelton on the right side. In the corner, it's Browning. Back to Shelton. Straight away, it's Griggs. Back to Shelton. Back to Griggs. In the corner, it's Hardy trying to go baseline. He's cut off. Back to Griggs. Straight away, back out to Shelton. Back to Griggs trying to find an opening. A little gap there. Shot goes up, no good. Browning puts it back up, no. Okay. Got his own rebound, back up and in. He stayed with it.
Yeah.
39-38. Trojans back up by 1 with a minute 25 to go in the third. Pettigo with the basketball. We'll leave it out with Spears. Spears still on the dribble out front. He fell down and nobody tripped him. He just lost his footing there, but got rid of the ball. Pettigo. And what do we got? Timeout again?
I think he hurt himself when he fell there. So
he went down pretty hard there on his left hip.
Didn't catch himself. He just kind of knocked that onto the ground, didn't he?
So Lane Temple comes back in, the 5'10 freshman for the Patriots. Pettigo, under a minute to play. Fires up a 3 over Browning. It's no good.
Good box out.
Rebound, Kate Hardy. Hardy into the front court, driving it down the left of the lane. Dish it off to Fryer. Came close to a walk, but
got rid of it.
He did. Here's Maddox Griggs. 41 seconds to go in the third. Griggs gives it with Hardy. Hardy sends it over to Browning. Now Browning back out to Hardy with 32 seconds to go in the quarter. Trojans lead it by 1. Hardy trying to penetrate. Jump shot is up. It's no good off the front of the rim. Rebound to Pettigo. Pettigo working his way into a crowd. Dumps it off underneath. It's Coffey putting it up and in. 40-39. Patriots. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Griggs. Gives it off now to Hardy. Hardy going back left side, foul going to be called on Coffey, and that will be his second and the team's 5th. So it will be 2 shots for Kate Hardy. First trip to the charity line, where he's 22 of 25 on the year. 5.1 seconds to go. First of 2, good for Kate Hardy. 40-40 the score. Spears checks back in for the Patriots. Hardy back of the line for another Matt London KFB free throw. And here's his shot up, and it is good. Gavin Nunn will come in for Katavian Fryer. 41-40 Trojans. Boone Morgan will toss it in for the Patriots. Morgan having trouble. Gets it inbound to Pettigo. 3 seconds, 2. Pettigo fires up a desperation shot. He hit it from the volleyball line. And that ends the third quarter. And Allen County-Scottsville has taken the lead here after 3, 43-41 over Barren County. We got one more quarter to go. We'll be back in 1 minute. Barren County basketball on 104.7 FM WCLU Sports.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Have you? We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Final 8 minutes. Trojans down 43-41 to the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots here in this District 15 matchup. And it will be Allen County-Scottsville's ball to start the fourth. Brought to you by Scooters Coffee. This ball comes into play to Tyler Turner. Turner on the dribble on the right side of the floor. And whistle, what we got? Clock did not start. I think about 6 seconds went off. So 7:54.
You just put it in play and redo it.
Yeah.
Nothing really happened.
As it's lobbed in there, forced in there to Turner. Turner out in the midcourt, guarded by Jackson Bird. Left side is Granger. They go down into Pettigo. Spin move, up with a shot, and he put it in.
He gave him the baseline.
Yep.
I mean, that was a perfect alley for him to spin and score. As they go up 4, their largest of the game.
45-41. Maddox Griggs in the middle to Hardy. Hardy at the free throw line, turns around, looks, fires it off to Bird, wide open, puts it in.
Yeah, just complete defensive breakdown. Good find by Cade, and a finish. Made sure we finished that time. Pull it back with 2 as we approach 7 to go in the game.
45-43. Pettigo with the basketball. Looking for Spears, hands it off to him. As he comes out front. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. 2-point Patriot lead. Pettigo dumps it down. Turner puts it up. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound. Put it in and a foul.
We had a defensive breakdown of our own there, and then we compounded it by just trying to swat at it, and we grabbed his arm instead of the ball.
That was on Gavin Nunn. His first, team's first of the fourth.
We've done pretty good on the boards. Only allowed 4 offensive boards to them all night. That 5th one hurt a little bit more as they got a chance to push it even more to 5.
Turner 5 of 12 at the foul line on this season. Here's his shot. It's up. It's going to be too strong. Pippen with a rebound. Trojans down 4. 6:50 to play in the game. Griggs hands it off to Shelton. Granger really smothering him tonight. Off the right side, it goes to Hardy. Now Hardy looking. Nunn comes over to set a screen. Going to fire up a three-pointer. No good. Turner with a rebound. Leaves it with Pettigo as he brings it in front court. 6:23 to play. 4-point lead for the Patriots. 47-43. Pettigo, top of the key. Pettigo off the right side, wants to drive, pump fake, double team, hooks it back out. It's Coffey left open for a 3. It's off the mark, and the rebound comes off to Cade Hardy. Weaving through traffic, had it knocked loose, got it back. Hardy gets rid of the basketball to Shelton. In the corner, Griggs for 3, no good. Long rebound, and a whistle, and a foul. Foul is going to be on Jax Coffey. That is his third. Team's first of the fourth quarter. Griggs will put the ball in play. Right of the bucket, out to Nunn. Sends it to Hardy. And a foul on Shelton.
No argument from Warren there.
Three on Weston Shelton.
We're just not playing smart basketball. That's at least our second illegal screen that we've set. That went on an inbounds play that we're setting up.
5:50 to play. 47-43 Patriots. Pettigo over to Spears. Now Spears looking out to Turner. Turner giving it back over now to Spears. Spears back right side. It's Turner. Now feeds to Coffey. Almost lost the handle. Back out to Turner. Out to Pettigo now. Now Pettigo against Hardy, trying to take him one-on-one. He lost it up in the air. It's going to be off him out of bounds. No, he did not touch it.
I didn't think he did.
Cade Hardy did not touch the basketball. He just lost it.
I'll say that's a turnover, and Warren wants a timeout here. It'll be a 30-second timeout, down 4, 5:19 to go. Our ball to bring it the length of the floor. And again, you've got so many things that we can do offensively, but we're just not going to those. And that's why we're calling this timeout to say, look, here's where we need to go. Here's what we need to do. And that'll open things up around the perimeter. That'll open driving lanes up if we can distribute from the post or even get it to the post to see what we can do.
And the Trojans have the size advantage. With Pippen and Nunn.
Turner 6'2". That's
their tallest player.
They, 5'11", 5'10", 5'10", 6'2", 5'11". I mean, that's basically where they are, all over the board.
Maddox Griggs with the basketball for the Trojans. Top of the key. Bounce pass left. Cade Hardy. Out front, Shelton. Back to Griggs. Feeds it to Nunn. Nunn. Yep. I had a feeling that might happen.
Well, we set it up, and here's what we did. Two things that we shouldn't have. We can't go all the way out to the short corner and catch it, and that's what Warren's telling him. That play is designed. It's a New York-type screen. You catch it on the block, but our guard has to let him catch it there instead of throwing it and then going out about 18 feet to charge over. So multiple mistakes there for a second turnover, 10th of the game.
Coffey over to Spears on the left side. Out to Turner, fakes one way, goes the other, gives to Granger. Granger drives it in the lane, dumps it off right side to Pettigo.
Try to take a charge.
He'll pull it back out with 4:38. They got a 4-point lead. Pettigo trying to penetrate. Lost the handle. Picked up by Browning. Hardy fires it up to Griggs. He goes under, puts it up and in. 47-45. Trojans trailing by 2 and 4:20 to play in the ball game. Spears with the basketball for ACS. Bounces off the right side to Pettigo. And now we got a whistle. What do we got? Away from the ball. A foul on Weston Shelton, and that's going to be his fourth. I didn't see what happened there.
It's away from the ball foul. I think it was on.
4 fouls on the Trojans here in the fourth quarter. Granger, turnaround shot, good. 49-45. Half the fourth quarter gone here. In the corners, Pippen. Pippen dribbles it out, throws it back over to Griggs. Off to Shelton. Now Shelton back out top. Griggs. Griggs can't penetrate. He's guarded by Pettigo. Gives to Hardy. Now Hardy in the middle. Here's Browning with a spin move up. No good, but he's fouled. That's 4 fouls on Tyler Turner and only the second team foul on the Patriots here in the fourth quarter. Garson Browning at the line. 11 of 12 from the stripe on the season. Here's his first one. It's up, and it is going to drop in. Hit the back iron and fell through for a Matt London Kentucky Farm Bureau free throw. 49-46.
See if we throw something at him defensively here. A little.
And that one's going to be off the mark there. Turner with a rebound. 3-point lead for the Patriots. Pettigo with the basketball. He's into a trap, and he gets it to Granger. Granger drives in, hooks it off underneath the Coffee, missed the shot, but he's fouled.
It was a scramble drill. We tried to get into one, which is our 1-2-2 half court, but doing it off a miss is harder, and we just scrambled into it and never got a rotation to really make it look like it needs to.
First free throw is no good for Coffee.
If you didn't have a scoreboard on the bottom of your screen, or we weren't telling it to you every now and then, you would think this has gotten away from us. But it's just a one-possession game.
Yep, he missed both free throws, none with a rebound. Griggs will bring it up for the Trojans at 3:25 to play here in the basketball game. Getting some pressure out front from Coffee. Bounces off the right elbow. Pippen open three. Yes!
And now it's a tie game.
Need that one. Yeah. 3 threes for Cameron Pippen. Ties it up at 49. Coming down to the 3-minute mark of the basketball game. Pettigo. Right side as Spears getting a screen. Looking out to Granger. Granger now sends it to Coffee. Coffee out to Pettigo now. Gets a screen. Pettigo trying to step back. Goes right side, corner, Coffee, out to Spears. Down to 2:45 to play. It's Pettigo out top. Pettigo sends it off the right side of Coffee off the screen. Covered up by Nunn. Back out to Spears. Spears wants to drive. Got around Griggs. Puts it up. He missed it. Came up short. Rebound put back up and no good. Nunn trying to rip the ball away. We got a jump ball. Possession goes to Barren with 2:27.
Got the block and then just couldn't rip the ball away, but we got a hand on it to tie it up.
And Griggs will bring it up for the Trojans. 2:25 to go in a tied game. 2-3 zone by the Patriots. Left side is Pippen. Back out to Griggs. In the middle goes to Nunn. Over to Hardy. Back to Nunn. Lost the handle. Turnover by Barren. And then Coffee gets tripped up. At midcourt by Gavin Nunn. And that is number 3.
It was a good give and go down here on the offensive end, and all Gavin had to do was catch it and turn and score it, and it went right through his hands. And they get an opportunity because we are again over the limit in fouls.
Yeah.
To put points on the board.
The shot no good for Coffee. He's missed 3 in a row. 2:08 to play. 49-49. Jax Coffee, his second shot is good. 1-point Patriot lead, 50-49 with 2:06 to play. Griggs in the front court with it. Lobs it over now to Pippen. Pippen back out to Griggs. Sends it left side to Hardy. Hardy looking for Pippen down low. Turns, puts it up, got it.
Good backdoor. Good. That was a call from the free throw line there. And good execution to get a backdoor cut. Full timeout, Trojans.
Full timeout, 1:53 to go. It's 51-50 Trojans. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on 104.7 FM WCLU Sports.
ECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Call with at least an illegal screen tonight, maybe 2. And so stayed still that time, let Cameron run his man into him, and we found him. That was a super pass there from the top to make sure that we got the lead back, albeit just by 1.
Yep. Browning, Griggs, Hardy, Nunn, Pippen on the floor right now with 1:45 to play and a 1-point lead for Barren. The right elbow, Turner underneath. Oh, what a pass to Spears.
Did the same thing to us. They went a 4-high set and set us up in a backdoor situation.
Yep. And now the Patriots back on top, 52-51. Another timeout by Coach Warren Cunningham, another full. 1:30 left to go. Patriots 52, Trojans 51. We'll take a 30 on WCLU Sports. On a Thursday night, after about an hour power outage here, Trojans down by 1.
They ran almost like a little wheel route where they just wheeled down the top guy off of a 4-high set, and we got lost behind. Nothing fancy, and we called timeout right off of it to see if we can set something up ourselves to get the lead back with 1:30 to go in this one.
Griggs handles the basketball for the Trojans. Bounce pass off the left side. Kate Hardy looking for none down low. Spins, fakes, goes up, and he got it over the rim. Back to a 1-point lead for the Trojans. 53-52, a minute 12 to go.
Spun the wrong way, almost made it too difficult.
Pettigo on the right side with it for the Patriots. Trying to penetrate into the lane, backtracks in underneath. It is going to be a shot put up and in by Turner.
Didn't even see him get the ball dropped down to him to play defense on it.
And it's 54-53. Patriots with 50 seconds to go in the game. Griggs, bounce pass, left side, Hardy. Hardy looking for none down low. Can't find him. Now he's got it inside. Kicks it out. Pippen, three-point shot. Short off the right side of the rim. Shelton with a rebound. Shelton back on the right side. Over to Griggs, and another timeout here called by Coach Warren Cunningham. And this will be another full, I think, with 34 seconds to play. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Trojan basketball on WCLU Sports. And the Patriots lead it by 1 over Barren County, 54-53. Trojans basketball. Trojans will take it out across the way. And Shelton will toss it in. Weston Shelton held only 2 field goals tonight, a 3 and a 2. Comes out to Griggs. Griggs in the corner. Hardy dumps it down into none, and a foul.
They'd like to just let that one go and take the points. That was well set up from the out of bounds on the side, but they held Gavin. We'll have to take it out under now.
And that's going to be 5 on Tyler Turner. He'll foul out with 10 points. They'll bring in Boone Morgan to replace him. And with 30.3, Barren County's basketball underneath to the right. Hardy will put the ball in play. Trojans down by 1. Comes out to Nunn. Nunn, oh wow, had somebody wide open. And Nunn walked with it.
Shelton, he didn't even turn around. Shelton was wide open on the block right there off a slip screen. And just another turnover, ill-advised. Now we have to get a stop. And they're not going to be in any hurry. Well, we'll have to either get a steal or foul them because they're not going to voluntarily probably put up a shot.
Right. And it's going to be Spears to toss it in right in front of the Trojan student section. And timeout, Allen County-Scottsville.
Quick timeout. They have 3, so now they have 2 left.
26 and a half seconds. Full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy and Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Patriots now have the basketball, 54-53, 26.5 left on the clock.
Worst part about this one is you don't get a quick chance to erase it. If you somehow drop this one, your next game is not after Christmas.
That's true. I mean, the next home game is Warren East here on January 2nd.
That's a long time to wait till you have to go down to Logan and play in a Christmas.
Yeah, next Friday. I mean, you're off a whole week and a day. As the Patriots try to get the ball in play, comes into Morgan. He'll hand it off to Pettigo, and a foul on Jackson Bird.
Why would we foul Pettigo? I'm sure he shoots the free throws
Pettigo
really
is
well.
29 of 42 coming into the game. He's hit a pair tonight, and 29 of 42. That's what, 60-something%? 23.5. It took 3 seconds off the clock.
Pettigo's a 70% free throw shooter.
And here's his first of 2, and it's good.
As opposed to the kid that caught at 10, hasn't been to the line all year long.
55-53, Allen County, Scottsville.
Chance to, the worst they can do is make it a 3-point game, not still a one possession no matter what.
Here's a shot. It's up, and it is no good. A rebound to none. Trojans down 2 with 20 seconds to play. Griggs at a timeout. This will be 8:30. We've used all of our full ones. And with 16.8, and I think that was the last timeout too, by the way. 30-second timeout, 16.8. Trojans with the ball, trailing by 2, 55-53.
Well, got to make a good decision here. You got to make a good decision, and you got to take care of the basketball. This is a Super Bowl for Allen County.
Yeah.
I mean, where were they picked? Probably in the district. They were probably picked 3rd. I would say Warren East picked 4th. You know, this is a team that has not been real good lately, just to be honest with you. And so Warren has had tremendous success against them. They've only beat us, 3 times in the last 5 years?
Something like that. And Trojans won all 3 games last year. Shelton gets the ball in play out to Griggs. 16 seconds to go. Trojans down 2. Here's Hardy. Hardy looking, bounces it out to Shelton. Shelton back over to Hardy. Can't shoot the 3. They kick it back out. Shelton, 3-ball. Got it!
They call timeout with 2.1. They still got to bring it the full length of the floor.
That was a big shot right there by Weston Shelton to give the Trojans the lead at 56-55. And will they put more time on the clock?
No,
they got 2.1.
They got to take it out down there, first of all. And you just mentioned Weston had not had a great night offensively. He's been in foul trouble a lot of the night. So comes up at a big time and makes a big shot right there for us to put us up 1. And
they're going to put more time on the clock.
They're not going to put a ton. It was 2.1. They're going to put 2.9.
Well, let's hope they don't do what the Pettigo did back there toward the half. You know, he hit that.
The difference there was
volleyball 3. You know,
he had 5.1 there. He's going to have 2.9 this time, and he's going to have to bring it to length. If we can get 2.9 on the clock, Warren might have to come over here and do it. I don't know how to do the tenths on there.
And got to be careful not foul. Going to reset the clock here.
There we go, 2.8.
2.8. Is that what we're going to have?
I think that's what we're going to go with.
Okay.
I thought I heard 2.9, 2.8. Allen has 1 timeout.
All right, 2.8. Trojans up 56-55. Nobody on the trigger man. And let's see what Granger will do here. He gets it in play to Coffey. He loses the handle, threw it away. And Barren will get it back with 0.4 of a second.
Just get it inbounds. Just get it inbounds. We have no timeouts. You don't even have to get it inbounds to us. You just got to somebody touch it.
Comes into Hardy and immediately a foul. And let's see if they're going to.
Yeah, we'll shoot the free throws.
End it here because Cade Hardy. That's only the fourth foul on them, though.
So really, you end it.
That's just the fourth foul on the Patriots. And let's see what they do here. And 0.2 of a second. 0.2 of a second on the clock.
Well, that's what it was. That's what it was a while ago, though, right? 2.7.
That's what they had originally, when it went down. Yeah.
Ball game. Nope. Ball on the side.
Right near midcourt. Trojans will have it. 0.2 of a second to go. Leading 1 point, 56-55 on Weston Shelton's three. And Griggs will toss it in.
Again, just get it in.
That's all you got to do. Griggs gets it in play, and that will do it. Trojans win it 56-55.
Good win.
Whoa.
Big shot there by Mr. Shelton. Clearly the play of the game. At a big moment to really just survive this one is the best way to say it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Weston Shelton with the play of the game and a three-point shot to give the Trojans the lead and win it 56-55. Allen County-Scottsville will drop to 3-4 on the year, 0-1 in district play. Barren County will improve to 5-2 and 1-0 in district play. We'll come back with our post-game report brought to you by TJ Regional Health in 2 minutes. This is Barren Basketball on WCLU Sports.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
Welcome back for our post-game wrap-up, brought to you by TJ Regional Health. Trojans 56, Patriots 55. Barren County led 17-10 at the end of the first quarter. And then Allen County-Scottsville took the lead 27-26 at the half. It was 43-41 Patriots after 3. And it was Weston Shelton's three-point shot that made the difference to win it for the Trojans tonight, 56-55. Looking at some stats brought to you by McDonald's. Allen County-Scottsville had 18 field goals. 3 of those were 3-point. Actually, had 4 threes, and they were 13 of 19 from the foul line. Led tonight by Kyler Pettigo with 18. He had 3 threes, had 3 twos. He was 3 of 4 from the line. Braden Spears had 11, had a couple of field goals. He was 7 of 8 from the charity line. 10 points for Tyler Turner on 5 field goals. 8 for Jax Coffey. 3 baskets, 1 of those at 3, 1 of 4 from the foul line. And also tonight scoring was Deontay Granger. He had 4 points off 2 baskets. 2 points for Boone Morgan and Lane Temple with 2. For the Trojans tonight, 20 field goals, 2 more than the Patriots. 6 of those were 3-pointers. Had 3 in the first half, 3 in the second half, 2 in the fourth quarter. But just 4 of 9 from the foul line tonight for Barren County. Had a couple of players in double figures. Cameron Pippin led the way with 11. He had 3 threes and a 2. Gavin Nunn scored 10 on 5 baskets. 9 for Cade Hardy with 3 baskets. 1 of those a 3, and he was 2 for 2 from the line. Weston Shelton with 8. 2 threes and a 2, and that 3 was the difference tonight for Barren County to get the win. Jackson Bird scores 6 on 3 2-point baskets. Wade Compton scored 4. 3 for Carson Browning, a field goal, and 1 of 2 from the line. Also 3 for Catavian Fryer. He had a basket, 1 of 4 from the foul line. Maddox Griggs scores 2 for the Trojans tonight. But,
just enough.
Said just enough to win it, get your first district win here. And to go to 5-2 on the year and have over a week off to head down to Logan County for the Holiday Hoop Fest. They'll play Springfield, Tennessee at 2 o'clock next Friday.
It's a much different feeling going into tomorrow, going into Christmas with a win than that loss. And I mentioned that earlier. It's a different week of practice. It's a different everything if you drop that one for some reason. But big shot by Weston there, play of the game to make sure that didn't happen. We shoot tonight, going off of their stats, 23 of 54 for 43%. We were 6 of 9 for 3 for 32. They were 19 of 40 for 48%, 4 of 8 from 3 for 50%. They were +9 at the free throw line. We only got the line 9 times total. They got their 19. I mean, that's not a great stat to have to overcome, but they were +9 from there. Some other stats that we want to look at, we out-rebounded them 35-25. 14 offensive boards, but 14 offensive boards only gave us 12 second chance points. We were +8 in that category, 12 second chance points to only 4 for Allen County. We only allowed them 4 offensive boards. That's a great number. So out-rebound them 35-25, give up 4 offensive boards and get 14 of your own. Turned it over 9, they turned it over 10. Anything else we want to look at there? We got 12 off of those turnovers. They got 4 points in the paint. We only outscored them by 6, but a lot of that was because they were getting in there with the drives, getting in there, sneaking behind us, doing a little bit of everything. And credit to them. I thought they played well. They did what they needed to. They didn't turn it over a ton down the stretch, made some plays. And it's always a close game, it feels like, when things don't go our way early against Allen County. And what was it, 2 years ago we outscored them 18 in the fourth period to run away with it. That didn't happen tonight. Yeah. We barely hang on. But a district win's a district win, and a district sweep makes it even better.
That's true. Coach Warren Cunningham will join us here in just a little bit. So our play of the game was the 3-point shot by Weston Shelton, brought to you by CPC Commodities. And our player of the game brought to you by Southern States.
Everybody's kind of all over the place here a little bit tonight. Nobody really did a great job separating themselves. I almost said there down the stretch, somebody give me something to give you the player of the game. Mm-hmm. I'll have to think on that one here after Warren gives his thoughts.
Coach Warren Cunningham joins us for Coach's Comments, brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill. Coach, can I wipe the sweat off now? Or maybe wipe it off of your hand.
Let's go to bed.
That's what I feel like doing.
I don't know what time it is, but
it's 10:25. It's past our bedtime. That's for sure.
It feels late, but it's. I thought it was kind of cool when I got here this afternoon in the gym, but it's not now. It's hot.
Well, a win's a win, and you did it. It took Weston Shelton's 3 to do it for you, and it's always nice to go into Christmas break with a district win. And you're going to be off for a week, but first let's talk about tonight's game first.
Well, I was proud of our team. We didn't play very well at times. I thought the effort was much better tonight.
Yeah,
the effort was good, and I told them that at halftime. But the execution has got to continue to get better. That's where we struggled some tonight. We made some silly things, and we have a really intelligent, smart group of guys, but we made some boneheaded plays on both ends. We set some silly illegal screens, and it was. They were just blatant illegal screens right out in the middle of the floor that's going to cost us. We just have to be smarter about some things that we do offensively. Our 2 sophomore guards gave up layups at the end of the game because they didn't see the ball. Just simple things, little things like that we can improve and we will improve on the year. Like I said, Weston made a big shot there for us, and we've got to continue to clean some things up. The effort was better. I was proud of our guys for just hanging in there. You don't know how the last minute, the last 30 seconds are going to go. You don't know how it's going to end, and because a lot of crazy things can happen in the last 30 seconds when you're down and you don't have the ball, but you got to stay in it, and you got to keep fighting and keep playing. And I was proud of our guys for doing that.
And I know we had the size advantage tonight over the Patriots. You out-rebound them 35-25.
Yeah, we did, and at times. It's a combination of things. At times we have to make a better effort to get the ball in there. I thought at times when we weren't scoring it much, we got away from throwing it in there. We were quick on the 3. And, we have to do a better job of consistently getting it in there. Gavin, Tay, those guys got to do a better job of consistently posting deep where we can get them the ball and doing some things, because there's only so many times you can run a play in there. Sometimes they got to do some things on their own, and that's what we've been working on in practice to get the ball to the post. So it's a combination of things, but our guys they're trying. They want to be good, and they'll keep getting better.
I know the free throw difference tonight was that the Patriots were 13 of 19. They outscored us by 9 at the free throw line. We only went to the line 9 times tonight.
Well, the big thing is we have to be able to guard without putting 2 hands on the ball handler, and our guys do that in practice some. So it's not like it's just a shock that we do it in a game. But our guards and specifically got to do a better job of moving their feet and keeping people in front and not fouling, because we're getting a lot of hand check and a lot of bump fouls when we're trying to guard the ball and keep them in front. So it's something that we are working on, and we got to continue to do that.
Well, you're off for over a week, and normally that's not the case with Christmas tournaments and such, but it is this time. You go to Logan County for the Holiday Hoop Fest. You're going to take on Springfield, Tennessee, and you told me when I got here tonight they're a pretty decent basketball team.
Yeah, I think they are. They where they lost to a top 10 team out of Tennessee last night by Joe Burns, I think by 8 or 10, and I think that put their record at 6-3, and so. The big thing for us right now is to get some rest, and it is nice to have a little bit of a break. We'll come back in early next week and practice a little bit before the break, but then we'll enjoy Christmas with families a little bit and get some rest, and then we go to Logan for 3 straight days, and it's a time that you don't have to worry about school. You can just focus on enjoying the holidays a little bit and also playing basketball. So hopefully, it's been a time in the past where we've been able to make some progress as a team in these type of events, and so hopefully we can continue to do that. One other thing, I thought Wade Compton's minutes in the first half were really big for us, and I've told Wade,
had a couple of field goals for you.
I keep telling him to be ready, because sooner or later, you knew you were going to be in foul trouble or injuries or different things. So I thought his, I think he had 4 points there, but I thought his minutes were very important. It was at a time we were struggling to score, so I thought those minutes were big.
And I know you're glad to have Maddox Griggs back with you.
Yeah, and Cade Hardy and Weston Shelton are too. And it gives them Maddox is a true point guard, and he hasn't practiced too much. Obviously, he did yesterday, but he's knocking the rust off of that a little bit. But it certainly was he's a good player, and he's going to help us win a lot of games. And he's it definitely helps. It helps take Cade off the ball and Weston off the ball, and we can kind of do some different things offensively with him in there. And he's it was really good tonight.
I know it feels a lot better too going into Christmas break with a district win too. So
well, because
you won't have another one till January 2nd.
Yeah, January 2nd. But I just told the guys it's nice. Anytime you can get a win and then you have a little break, it always makes you feel better going into the break off of a win, but a much needed district win in this case. So appreciate appreciate everybody, the folks that stuck with us tonight.
Despite the power outage.
Yeah, the power. You just never know. It's not the first time that's happened, but
no,
that was the longest, or at least
the longest.
It happened a few years ago against Monroe, but tonight was much longer. But I don't know if people were able to watch it at home, but I'm sure a lot of folks went home and watched or listened to you. It's about the same listening to you.
Is it really?
You can visualize it.
Well, it was back up on the live stream. They had a little problem with it at first, but it did. They got all the kinks taken care of after the power outage. Coach, congratulations to you. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next Friday at Logan County.
We'll say one more thing. Ben Blackburn's having a little bit of a medical issue, and our team's praying for him, and we want him back with us as soon as possible. I know he's dealing with some health issues, and he's a big part of our team, and our guys miss him, and just messaged him a little bit, and hope that he's back with us real soon.
All right, Coach. See you next Friday.
Thanks, Jay.
Coach Warren Cunningham, the Trojans, they win it by 1 point over the Patriots, 56-55, to go to 5-2 on the year, 1-0 in district play, and the Patriots dropping to 3-4 on the season, 0-1 in district play. So our next broadcast will be next Friday with the boys. What is it, Robert?
I got to do player of the game.
Oh, I thought we did.
I put you off.
Oh, okay.
One.
That's right. You were going to.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't want to shortchange.
You had to analyze it a little more.
So Gavin had 5 turnovers tonight, which he did some things like Warren was talking about. Posted out, got to put himself in a position. The guards got to do it. What Warren said, Warren is really good about analyzing everything that went wrong in a short time. And then he was right. But Gavin had 15 rebounds and 10 points. You kind of got to go there. And he would say, I've got to do better. I've got to process some things. But ultimately, without those 15 and 10, we probably don't win. And you kind of spreading the player of the game out. I think he deserves it tonight. And hopefully we can go work on those things over the course of the break and understand when we need to throw it in there. And when we do, we got to score it efficiently.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of rest here with a little over a week before the next game.
We're going to need our rest too. It's 10:30.
I'm ready to go to bed. Again, the final scores tonight: Trojanettes won 62-41 over the Lady-Patriots. Trojans win 56-55. Our next broadcast Saturday afternoon, Trojanettes will be in Bowling Green at Greenwood High as part of the Kentucky-Tennessee Classic. Barren County will take on Greenbrier, Tennessee at 4 o'clock. We'll be on there at 3:45. And then next Friday, the day after Christmas, the Trojans will be in the H&H Holiday Hoop Fest at Logan County. That's a 2 o'clock game against Springfield, Tennessee. So Saturday, Trojanettes. Next Friday, the Trojans. And then the Trojanettes will be in the South Warren tournament as well. We'll be carrying several games in that down at South Warren. So until Saturday at 3:45, for Robert Bauer, studio producer Luke Pritchard, a BC Live crew, thanks for staying up late with us tonight. Good night from Barren County High School Gym.